Hi Roadrunners, friends and family. This is President Janine Davidson. At MSU Denver, we understand that while plans change, our mission doesn't. Providing value without compromise is at our core, and we are always working to reimagine possible. Today, we are honoring the hard work and commitment of our 2020 Roadrunner graduates. I am so excited this day is finally here. Over the last 9 months, the value of flexibility has increased exponentially. Our students were tested by unprecedented circumstances, and they rose to those challenges because that is what Roadrunners do. Our graduates are on the front lines as healthcare workers, advocating for and helping the less fortunate as social workers, and teaching the next generation of leaders through a once-in-a-generation pandemic. The students and graduates of MSU Denver are relentless and resilient. Congratulations to the classes of 2020. We honor your diversity, are inspired by your tenacity and dedication, and also applaud the strength and love of the people who have supported you along the way. Welcome to your virtual commencement experience. Let's get rowdy.
Hello, I'm State Representative Tom Sullivan, House District 37 in Centennial, Colorado. As a former Roadrunner and a graduate of the Metro State, I want to congratulate all of you for your hard work and your graduation today. Keep going and good luck.
I'm so happy to congratulate all the 2020 graduates from MSU Denver. It was, when I graduated, it was the start of all kinds of good things for me, and I wish you the same. 2020 has sure been a weird year, but this is something to celebrate. Congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Hello, Metro State University graduates. This is Shane Portfolio, a fellow alum, and somebody who's incredibly proud to be a Roadrunner. I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for all your efforts, congratulate each of you. I know it's difficult times, but we're in this together. Congratulations, go Roadrunners.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Jamie Hurst, and I'm the Executive Director of the Alumni Association, and today it is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome you to the MSU Denver Alumni Association. You are joining 100,000 fellow Roadrunner alumni in this wonderful community that we've built, all because you chose to come to MSU Denver. You worked your butts off, and now you're graduating. And so we're very, very excited to welcome you to this family, this Roadrunner family that is just the beginning of our relationship with you. I know for many of you it feels like the hard work is behind you and you did your work, you're graduating, and that's it. But I'm here to tell you that the Alumni Association is very, very adamant about making today the start of the rest of the relationship you'll have with MSU Denver. As I mentioned, we have 100,000 Roadrunner graduates that have done and experienced many of the same things you have. And that community is huge. It's mostly in Denver, and it's definitely in the state of Colorado. And so you'll hear us say it a lot through the course of your time as an alum, but we run this city because literally we've got 65,000 alumni, just like you, 25 miles from campus. So my encouragement today is that we're adding more and more of you to that Roadrunner army, and that truly we are going to be running the city. This is one of my most exciting days. I think it is for everybody, our faculty, our staff, and our president, Dr. Davidson, says it often. Because today is the day we celebrate all of your hard work and who you've become and what you will become. Because as I mentioned, this is just the start of your future.
Hello there, Alex Friedman here, wishing all of our Roadrunner graduates a big congratulations from all of us at Auraria Library. We know the race to the finish was tough, but you made it, and that's something to be proud of. And as an alumni, remember you have access to many of our library resources, so we'd love to have you back. But in the meantime, congratulations, go Roadrunners.
On behalf of the Access Center, we'd all like to wish you
Congratulations.
congratulations, everybody.
Hello, my name is Ellie, and I'm a student employee on the Industry Partnership Events team within the C2 Hub. I just want to say congratulations on graduating. What a huge accomplishment. The events team just wants you to know that we're still here to support you after graduation with connections to industry and jobs. We have multiple virtual employer recruiting events in the spring, so be on the lookout for the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Career Fair on March 4th, the Behavioral Health Connections event on March 16th, the Spring Job Fair on April 20th, and we will also hold our Now Hiring Employer Information sessions throughout the semester as well. You can find out more information on all these events as well as job postings in our MSU Denver Career Link database, which you can access through the Student Hub. Congratulations, class of 2020.
My name is Bessie Nolan, and I'm a career specialist and CLAS liaison for the C2 Hub. I'm so excited for you, and I want to welcome you. You're now alumni.
Hello, my name is Todd Thurman. I'm the new athletic director here at MSU Denver. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. From athletics to the arts, our Roadrunners have been resilient through the COVID-19 pandemic. In the athletics department, our administration, coaching staff, and athletes have been doing everything in their power to get our programs on the right track to get out there and compete. Although the virus has forced us to cancel a number of games and practices, our student athletes have kept active in our community. They have put in more than 1,200 hours of community service since the start of the year. And through their efforts, the Denver metro area has seen an economic impact of just over $17,000 worth of aid. From food for thought to the Denver Public Library Reading Program, where our athletes are reading to the elementary school children, and the Gold Crown Foundation, our Roadrunners know the importance of wrapping our arms around the community and doing what we can to help.
Athletics is not alone in the fight against COVID-19. MSU Denver's arts programs are also adapting to a current way of life. Hi, my name is Peter Schimpf, chair of the Department of Music. During a typical year, the departments of music, theater, and dance produce nearly 200 events, including student performances and guest artists. But the pandemic has curtailed all live performances, and we've had to find creative ways to adapt and keep our programs active and vibrant, and to keep our students engaged in the development of their craft. Our bands, gamelan, and choral ensembles rehearsed outside for the first 8 weeks of the semester, and along with our jazz, orchestra, chamber, and opera ensembles, produced recorded performances to be viewed online on our department YouTube channel. In place of our usual Visiting Artist series, the music department produced the Music, Race, and Social Justice Virtual Visiting Artist series, with support from the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. This series featured 5 virtual events from performing artists who specifically confront issues of race and social justice in their music and careers. And it's not just the athletics, theater, or music departments. We're all feeling the effects of this virus. But by working together and abiding by all protocols, we will get through this. The seasons are still changing here at MSU Denver, but we are reimagining what's possible, and we're determined to return to representing MSU Denver as champions. Once again, congratulations on this major milestone. You did it. Never forget, once a Roadrunner, always a Roadrunner. You're a Roadrunner for life. Now let's get rowdy.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Emily Garnett. I'm one of the Board of Trustee members, and I just wanted to express on behalf of the entire board how thrilled we are for you. Congratulations, you did it. It was a heck of a year. You stuck with it, and you've made us all so proud. So congratulations from all of us.
MSU, congratulations. Class of 2020. You guys are relentless. You have persevered through one of the hardest moments in our world's history. And you did it with grace, you did it with dignity, and you did it with so much courage. I want to tell you right now that your best days are ahead. Do not be discouraged with everything that's going on. I'm telling you right now, there are opportunity lies for you, especially in the city of Denver. We're so proud of you. We love you. We're here for you. Reach out. But we just want to congratulate you today. Have a great day.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Michelle Barnes, and I run the Colorado Department of Human Services. And we would love to have more MSU alumni working for the state. So consider that as you look at your career plans, because we love MSU graduates.
This is for the road runners who hit a speed bump, tripped, but never fell. For the Zoom call karaoke singers and the furloughed bartenders who once called them friends. For the baby's first steps that pitter-patter via messenger chat and grandma's hugs that almost warm us through Google Duo. Cancel the distance, even from afar. Even as the space between us yearns to be placed in lockdown between the palms of a handshake again. Is your heart a once thriving restaurant trying to cook up memories of your last happy hour? Cancel the distance. You're not alone. Because even introverts dream of crowded concerts these days, reminiscing of being alone in a sea of strangers, the kinetic rush of an accidental bumping of shoulders, and the polite apology from an unmasked smile. Do you remember those? Do you remember kindness beaming like sunshine from an unfamiliar face, like deja vu from a friend you haven't met yet? Crowded theater premieres where Kevin Hart jokes unite us all in side-splitting laughter. And cancel the distance. If you miss any part of the world before, then cherish it when it comes back, because it's coming back. A little battered and bruised, but ready to be loved like you missed it. No lockdown can take away your effort to graduate. And just because the ceremony went virtual, that effort is yours. You earned it. Every late night study session, every personal growth lesson is yours to keep forever. Cancel those tears and count your blessings. The grounded eagle never loses its flight feathers. The pilot's training never fades because of rough weather. Embrace the challenge, making friends with every day we have these trials. We may postpone the celebration, but delay is not denial. I see you skywalking like the Jedi you are. The Force is with you. Take the stage. Next stop is stars. It's 2020, and pretty soon you'll get to say that you survived it. History books will talk about it, but you were there. They can't deny it. Pandemic or not, we made it, and it's cause for a celebration. The only thing getting canceled is the distance. Signed, the new greatest generation.
Good morning and welcome to the Metropolitan State University of Denver Spring 2020 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Dr. Andrew Bonham, Chair of the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry and President of the Council of Chairs and Directors. I call this commencement ceremony to order for the purpose of conferring degrees on the Spring 2020 graduating classes from the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences, School of Education, College of Business, College of Professional Studies, and School of Hospitality of Metropolitan State University of Denver and other worthy purposes. We are gathered virtually today to rejoice in the accomplishments of the assembled graduates and to celebrate with them the completion of their education. I am sure you join with me in wishing them success and happiness in all their future endeavors.
Hello, I'm Dr. Katia Campbell, Associate Professor of Communication Studies and Faculty Senate President. Thank you so much for tuning in to our commencement ceremony today. Thank you to Theo Wilson for his original spoken word and Boulder Brass for their musical accompaniment. It's an honor to celebrate our graduates, especially as a faculty member who has seen their hard work up close. I know that along with all of the friends, family, and members of the MSU Denver community who are watching, our faculty is cheering you on. We are quite proud of our outstanding faculty and staff, and I'd like to acknowledge their guidance and support of our students, as well as the effort that went into planning commencement this year. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Janine Davidson, President of Metropolitan State University of Denver.
Thank you very much, Dr. Campbell. Let me be among the first to say congratulations to MSU Denver's class of Spring 2020. This is my favorite day of the year because I get to celebrate you and your hard work. Congratulations to all the parents, spouses, children, mentors, and friends who are supporting you today as they have throughout your educational journey. Y gracias a nuestras familias latinas que están apoyando a los estudiantes que están graduándose hoy. Estoy muy emocionada en celebrar con todos ustedes. This day has been a long time coming, and I truly appreciate the patience of our graduates while waiting for this moment. It's been a tradition of mine that I take a selfie at each commencement, but today I am relying on you all to share your photos on social media using hashtag MSU Denver Grad. I can't wait to see how you're celebrating. I know that you're graduating during unprecedented times. Your resilience this year has been inspiring, and I hope you are as proud of yourselves as I am of you. Though you concluded your studies earlier this year, I am so happy you were able to join us today to officially mark the end of your college experience. You had a dream, and you made that dream possible. Whether it took you 4 years or 14 years, whether you're a first-generation college student or whether you walked a straight line from high school graduation to college or wanted to change directions in your career, you're now joining the ranks of our alumni community. And I am truly honored to be a witness to all you have accomplished. I'd like to ask you to pause for just a second and focus on the feeling you have in this moment. You have earned that feeling. You've made what at times might have seemed impossible possible. And you don't want to forget that feeling of pride that you rightfully earned. Now let's talk a little bit about your class, the spring class of 2020. It's an impressive group. Some took a zigzaggy road to get to college with stops in other schools and other careers. Some were homeless as they went to school. Some struggled with personal hardships. And most of you worked your way through college. But all of you are very smart. I know this because you chose MSU Denver, the best value in higher education in Colorado, if not the country. And no matter your road, every one of you has earned your spot in this class today. In all, 2,327 of you were eligible to receive your degree this spring. That is 2,088 undergraduates and 239 graduate students who decided it was possible to make a change, to get that college degree, to advance their lives and their careers. And of those, 864 are students of color. 128 are veterans. 1,107 of our bachelor's graduates will be the first in their families to graduate from college. That is over 50%. Our youngest graduate today is 19, and our oldest is 71. And that is the beauty of MSU Denver. We know that anything is possible if everyone is included. We don't judge people for who they have been. We see them for who they can become. And you have become something very special, Roadrunner alumni. In fact, this fall, we have reached an exciting milestone, more than 100,000 total graduates in our 55 years as an institution. MSU Denver graduates are extraordinary people who are bettering our communities, powering Colorado's industries and economy, and painting the town of Denver Roadrunner red. They are nurses working on the front lines of the pandemic, engineers building satellites, scientists working to cure cancer, journalists winning awards for their storytelling, writers nominated for the nation's top literary awards, pioneering cybersecurity professionals, and so many others who are at the top of their fields. They're establishing neighborhood schools for our children and organizing to address systemic racial and social justice issues. They are reimagining what is possible in their own lives and in our communities. Roadrunners succeed in every field because they are tenacious, well-prepared, global-minded, entrepreneurial, and committed to working toward a better future. They are well-rounded, critical thinkers who are ready to impact their professional field from day one. And those aren't my ideas. That is what local leaders, business professionals, and other community members tell me when they say they prefer to hire our graduates over their peers. Yes, you heard that right. They prefer to hire our people, you. So let me close by saying one last thing. Every one of you has a story to tell about how you got here and where you are going. I have had the privilege of meeting some of you throughout your time at MSU Denver. I've been lucky enough to hear some of your stories too. I've been moved again and again by your commitment to your education and your perseverance in the face of adversity, especially in a year like this one. And I know it wasn't easy to adapt to fully remote learning halfway through your final semester. On behalf of our entire faculty and staff, I want to thank you for navigating these waters along with us. We've tried to do everything we can to set you up for success, to quell those pesky little voices that say you can't succeed, to stamp out those doubts, to knock down those barriers for you and other students, so many of whom have been told they can't for whatever reason. Ultimately, you got yourself across the finish line, and I know you will use that determination to go on to great things. So thank you for choosing MSU Denver to be where you reimagined your possible. And thank you in advance for making the world a better place to live in. You are an MSU Denver graduate. Say it with pride. Show the world what is possible with an MSU Denver education. Congratulations, class of spring 2020. Now I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Will Simpkins, Vice President for Student Affairs.
Thank you, Dr. Davidson, and thank you to everyone tuning in from home. On behalf of all of us in Student Affairs, from enrollment management to student engagement and wellness to the Classroom to Career Hub, I want to say we are so proud of our Roadrunner graduates and congratulate them on their achievements. Since many of you arrived at MSU Denver, we became a Hispanic serving institution with almost 30% of our students being Latinx identified. Some of you participated in phenomenal internship programs like the fabulous co-op program with Lockheed Martin. Others of you engaged in research with a faculty mentor, even publishing your own studies. Whatever you accomplished during your years at MSU Denver, you should know that once a Roadrunner, always a Roadrunner. In fact, some members of the Office of Alumni Relations staff are hosting a virtual Zoom watch party to cheer on our Roadrunners. Let's check in with Nicole Thomas, one of our staff in the office, who's graduating this year. Nicole, congratulations. How's it going today?
Thank you, Dr. Simpkins. I'm so excited to be here today, and I'm so excited to join my fellow classmates and to finally receive this.
Woo! Go grads, yeah!
Roadrunners! I'm so excited to join all my fellow grads and see them in the chat. And I want to give a special shout out to the Sport Management Department for putting up with me all these years.
All right, I'm so excited to see everyone on social media, so make sure you're using the hashtag MSU Denver Grad.
Cheers!
3 of MSU Denver's core values are excellence, access, and diversity, and we are committed to fostering an anti-racism and inclusive environment. This is evidenced by our efforts to embed systemic practices to achieve high-quality, culturally sensitive education and reflected by our leadership, faculty, staff, and students. We are inspired by the students we serve, many of whom are low-income or first generation. MSU Denver attracts, develops, credentials, and graduates tenacious students who realize their goals and craft their futures. Today's graduates are a shining example of what happens when you provide a space to reimagine what's possible in education, in careers, and in people's lives. We have excellent faculty members who support and guide our students, as well as excellent trustees who are committed to our role and values. We work together to advance the university's mission and facilitate change when needed. I'd like to introduce Barbara Grogan, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and Vice Chair Russell Knowles.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, we send our most heartfelt congratulations to the 2020 graduating classes of Metro State University of Denver. We are so proud to serve on the board, and it's in large part because we have such incredible students, you all. The crowning achievement of graduating and the pride and excitement it makes Commencement such a happy day that I look forward to each semester. Actually, it's my favorite day. The excellence of our students continually motivates us to do everything possible to provide the support that you need. I know that our faculty, our staff, our leadership team are some of the finest people that I've ever known or worked with, and they feel the same way. They could pick anywhere they want to work, to teach, and they choose MSU because of the students that we serve, because of you. We also take seriously the importance of ensuring an equitable and an inclusive environment for all Roadrunners. And I would like to reiterate the board's absolute commitment to effecting systemic change. Congratulations. Russell?
MSU Denver has a welcoming nature for those who have historically been disenfranchised in these spaces. There's a welcome mat that's sort of rolled out for folks, and there's a language the university is comfortable speaking that really engages with people. As Dr. Campbell mentioned, our students come from all walks of life, and when I myself was a student some 35 plus years ago, I'd be sitting next to someone who just got out of high school or a person who was in their third career choice in their 50s or 60s. MSU Denver has a legacy of standing up for equity and equality as demonstrated by its support for DACA and Dreamer students. The board also recently established a sustained racial justice committee. We want to build on these values and continue to break down barriers. Because we respect everyone, communicate effectively, embrace dialogue, cultivate trust, and respect governance structures, we were able to consistently make decisions with a students first mentality. It is truly a privilege to contribute to the university's mission and watch as students reach their goals, especially earning their degree. I look forward to seeing what today's graduates will do next, and I know they will represent as Roadrunners with pride. Congratulations again to all of you.
Thank you, Trustee Grogan and Trustee Knowles, for that important and powerful message. I'm Dr. Rebecca Trammell, Interim Dean for the College of Professional Studies. I am pleased to introduce the winner of the President's Award for Spring 2020, Kyle Johnson. Kyle found a path to becoming a nurse practitioner within MSU Denver's integrative healthcare program after struggling with addiction. He has always been intrigued by the medical field and was drawn to the program's whole person approach to medicine. Kyle is also committed to helping historically underserved population. Along with his studies in maintaining a 3.81 grade point average, he spent time volunteering at a clinic in India, raised money for local LGBTQ charities through Cheer Colorado, and helped establish the Auraria Recovery Community, a group that provides support for those struggling with addiction. He is currently pursuing a master's degree in nursing at the University of Hawaii in Manoa. Please welcome the Spring 2020 President's Award winner, Kyle Johnson.
Aloha and welcome to the faculty, staff, family, and friends attending this virtual graduation for the tenacious and hardworking MSU Denver Spring 2020 graduates. My name is Kyle Johnson, and I am honored to have been selected as the President's Award recipient. Before I get started, I would like to give a big mahalo to my family and friends who have supported me and believed in me every step of the way, to Dean Capps for encouraging me to apply for this award, and to my two greatest mentors at MSU Denver, Dr. Emily Matuszewicz and Associate Dean AJ Alejano Steele. Without you all, I would not be where I am today. Finding the words for this speech has been challenging given the year that 2020 has been, so I thought I would keep it simple. For those of you that don't know my story, I began my journey at MSU Denver at the age of 31. Shortly after losing my job as a flight attendant and completing a total of 3 years in residential treatment programs. I was certain that my life would be a continuous cycle of gaining and losing, so when I showed up to MSU Denver, I was at a loss for where my life would take me next. The only thing I knew is that I had an opportunity to reimagine possible. During my time at MSU Denver, more things have become possible than I ever could have imagined. I was mentored by two strong and influential women, Dr. Emily and Associate Dean AJ, who collectively encouraged me to dig deep within myself and uncover the passion, the drive, the mission statement that represents me and the world. I met a group of passionate students when we traveled to Bhopal, India, to learn from practitioners who treat survivors and the lingering health effects of the city's devastating 1984 gas disaster. I met another group of students when I traveled to San Miguel, Mexico, to learn from practitioners who treat low-income children living with disabilities as we furthered our knowledge of how we can best help the underserved. And I can't forget about you, the unique students who make MSU Denver the most amazing non-traditional university around. I'm now attending my 6th university, and none of them have been as special as MSU Denver, where our student population spans many races and ethnicities, age groups, abilities, veteran status, citizenship status, genders, and sexualities. MSU Denver is a place where you, no matter who you are, can reimagine possible. It is also through MSU Denver and the amazing people I've met along the way that I was able to pursue a dream of returning to the Hawaiian Islands and begin a new journey at the University of Hawaii at Manoa, pursuing a master's in advanced population health nursing. Now, I know that this isn't the day we imagined when we began our last semester in January, but take it from me. No matter where you've been, no matter what you're doing now, or where you'll go next, you're a roadrunner, and you can always reimagine possible. Aloha and mahalo.
Thank you, Kyle. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Jason Yanke, Interim Dean of the College of Letters, Arts, and Sciences. I'm very happy to introduce Shayla Bischoff, the Spring 2020 Provost Award winner. As a teen mother, she wanted to be a role model for her daughter and set her sights on earning a college degree. In addition to majoring in English, Shayla chartered her course at MSU Denver through an individualized degree program, combining her love of linguistics, culture, political science, and globalization. Not only did she maintain a 3.8 grade point average, Shayla was heavily involved in the honors program and wrote her thesis centered on indigenous graphic novels. She also shared her knowledge and research on the topic during a study abroad program at Tokyo Metropolitan University. During her time at MSU Denver, she served as a teaching assistant, spoke at several conferences, and taught school children Native American beading techniques that she learned from her grandmother. She is now applying to graduate schools. Please welcome the Provost Award winner for Spring 2020, Shayla Bischoff.
Dagot Shayla Bischoff Gonce. Hello, my name is Shayla Bischoff. I'm a member of the San Carlos Apache Nation, and I'd like to give thanks and recognition to the Ute, Cheyenne, and Arapaho peoples for the land that we live and learn on. In May, I graduated with a double major, English and Global Studies, and a Bachelor's of the Arts. As an Indigenous person, I am extremely privileged to receive a higher education. Academic institutions have not always been a safe place for my people. Notoriously, they were used to civilize Indigenous people and, quote, kill the Indian and save the man. It wasn't until the 1980s when Native nations had their first accredited universities for bachelor's degrees. I recognize that I am one of the many Indigenous students graduating under colonizer circumstances, and I recognize that to be an Indigenous person is to live in power, strength, and resilience. I had thought that college was not an option for me when I became pregnant at 17. I thought that my life was over. Society had always told me that teen mothers were not successful, educated women. But I knew that I had to become a person that my little girl could be proud of. I went back to high school when she was a few months old, and it was tough raising a baby and studying for exams. But between breastfeeding and Cheerio snacks, I followed lectures and wrote essays. I was accepted into MSU Denver when my daughter was 3 years old. I knew that a formal education is what I wanted and needed to succeed to make my daughter proud. When I began studying at MSU Denver, I became an open English major and decided to pursue a second major through the individualized degree program. With the help of EDP, I was able to combine my love for linguistics, culture, political science, and globalization into a major titled Global Studies. Through career advice and life-changing educational experiences, I realized that I wanted to impact people's lives through governmental work or humanitarian work, and the combination of my two majors helped qualify me for great political science MA programs across the country. I want to thank the many people who aided me in my educational journey. The MSU Denver Honors Program, the Individualized Degree Program advisors, the fantastic professors I encountered, and most importantly, my family. The Honors Program Director, Dr. Megan Hughes-Arzo, and the Program Coordinator, Jennifer Odell, encouraged me to never say no to an opportunity and pushed me to my limits academically. At the Honors Program, I found a second home and a close-knit community that bettered me as a person, and I cannot thank them enough for their continued support. I give the most credit to my toughest critic and most encouraging advisor, my 7-year-old daughter. She constantly pushes me to be a better mother and person. I also want to thank my mother, who pushed me towards a life of sobriety and Indigenous activism. Like many of you, I was utterly disappointed when the May graduation had been postponed and then the in-person graduation was canceled. But we must do everything we can to keep our community healthy. This year has presented us with a plethora of challenges due to COVID-19. We've endured canceled plans, potential illness, and record unemployment. While we may not always feel hopeful and confident in our future, we will continue in the Roadrunner way with perseverance and in total excellence. Thank you and happy holidays.
Hello, I'm Braden Wirt, President of Student Government Assembly, and it is my privilege to introduce our keynote commencement speaker, Roger W. Ferguson. We are excited for him to share his insights with you today. Mr. Ferguson is the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Teachers Insurance and Annuity Association, TIAA, the leading provider of retirement services in academic research, medical, and cultural fields. He holds a Juris Doctorate and a PhD in economics from Harvard University and began his career as an attorney at Davis, Polk, and Wardwell in New York City. He is also the former vice chairman of the Board of Governors for the U.S. Federal Reserve System, serving on key committees and representing the Federal Reserve to several international policy groups. In addition to his role leading a Fortune 100 financial service organization, Mr. Ferguson is a member of the Smithsonian Institution's Board of Regents and a fellow of the American Philosophical Society. He previously served on President Barack Obama's Council on Jobs and Competitiveness and the Economic Recovery Advisory Board. Mr. Ferguson recently announced that he will be retiring his post at TIAA at the end of March. And it's been an honor to have him engage with MSU Denver during his tenure, and we look forward to seeing what his next venture will be. Please join me in welcoming Roger Ferguson.
President Davidson, trustees, deans, faculty, administrators, and most importantly, members of the spring class of 2020, I am delighted to join you today. This is the time for celebration, not only for the graduates, but for the family and friends who have supported you along the way. Many of you have completed your degrees while working full-time or raising families. Many of you are the first in your families to graduate from college, fulfilling a dream that was generations in the making. All of you have demonstrated remarkable tenacity and grit. You could not have foreseen the barriers that would be placed in your way by a global pandemic. You had to switch gears almost overnight and continue to advance toward your goals in the midst of tremendous uncertainty. But you did it. You adapted, you adjusted, you thrived, and you achieved your goals. Congratulations. As I offer a few words of advice for the future, let me start by saying that your ability to persist in the face of change is a characteristic that will serve you well throughout your careers. We live in a world of constant change, where the landscape is being continually reshaped, and not just by the pandemic. Sometimes we can take a direct hand in making change happen, as we saw last month when a record number of Americans voted for the leaders at all levels of government. At other times, we have to respond to unexpected or unwelcome changes. Major demographic and technological trends are forcing every industry and every sector to evolve, and that can be painful. But it also creates opportunities, and it keeps us moving forward as a society. To be successful, you must be ready to navigate change skillfully, whatever your chosen field. How do you do that? You do that by committing to a life of continuous learning. My mother drilled this wisdom into me many years ago. A child of the Depression who grew up in a deeply segregated society, she taught me that education is the one thing they can never take away from you. And it's something you should never stop pursuing. There are countless ways to be a lifelong learner. Approach your work itself as a learning opportunity. Learn everything you can about your company, your industry, and the forces shaping it. Get to know people at all levels of your organization. Ask questions, volunteer for committees, take advantage of career development opportunities, read widely. Whatever form your learning may take, the point is to keep doing it. The world is changing rapidly, and those who are most successful at navigating the future will be those who never stop building their human capital. You should also throw out any notions you have of climbing a career ladder, of smoothly progressing from one rung to the next. That analogy doesn't really work in today's ever-evolving world. Instead, think of your career as more of a rock climbing wall. Sometimes you may need to move sideways, even down a little bit, in order to reach your goal. And sometimes you may need to adjust the goal itself. I speak from experience as someone who has worked as a lawyer, a consultant, a public servant, and a business leader. I have been the CEO of TIAA for 12 years, since 2008, and I love my job. I get to lead a 102-year-old financial services organization with a deeply meaningful mission. We help people in higher education and across the nonprofit sector work towards achieving financial well-being. But getting to this point was never part of any master plan I had. If I had been dead set on ending up as a CEO, I might have lived my life entirely differently. And I might have missed out on some of the career experiences that made me who I am today. My career path has been anything but straight, but I have loved applying my human capital in a diverse array of positions and organizations. So don't be too rigid about your own career path and goals. Be open to trying different things. Don't be afraid to change course if that's what your heart and your head are telling you to do. Take advantage of opportunities that come your way and be willing to take reasonable risks. Think of your career as a journey. The purpose of the journey is figuring out what you like to do, where you like to do it, and with whom you like to work. Recognize that at different points in your life, you may answer those questions differently. The key is to always keep growing and learning, and to do so with both ambition and humility. Finally, as someone who never stops thinking about other people's financial well-being, I would be remiss if I didn't urge you to develop a solid understanding of personal finance. Financial knowledge is the key to your ability to achieve financial well-being. And that in turn is one of the foundations of an overall successful life. Let me be clear about one thing. Financial well-being is not about the size of your salary. Rather, it's about understanding the concepts of personal finance, principles like using credit wisely, saving and investing in a prudent way, and having long-term financial goals, even as you juggle paying off student debt and saving to buy a car, take a vacation, or put down a down payment on a house. The key is to adopt good habits now. If you start saving even a little bit on a regular basis, it can have a huge impact on your financial well-being later in life. But if you ignore the financial aspects of your life, you may threaten that well-being and dilute your energy to have the kind of impact you're capable of having. That would be a real shame because the world needs all that you have to offer. The world needs your creativity and engagement, your ideas, your vitality, and your commitment to creating a better future. So as you set out on your journey, I hope you will remember the advice that I've shared with you today, to embrace change and the opportunities it brings, to be a continuous learner, to see your career as more of a climbing wall than a ladder, and to steel yourself for success by building your own financial knowledge. With that, let me close by once again offering my congratulations to each and every one of you. This achievement is a tribute to your own talents and ambitions, to the support of your family and friends, and to MSU Denver. I wish you every personal and professional success in the days, months, and years ahead. Well done and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ferguson. I'd now like to welcome alumnus Leon Duran, Vice President of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, to give our graduates the final alumni charge. Leon, take it away.
Hello, Msu Denver graduates. My name is Leon Duran, and I'm a proud 2015 MSU Denver graduate and Vice President of the MSU Denver Alumni Association. On behalf of all the Roadrunner alumni living around the world, I'm honored to congratulate you on your amazing achievement and to welcome you to the MSU Denver Alumni Association. For 55 years, MSU Denver has pushed the boundaries of what's possible in higher education. And today, I'm excited to announce we have reached a special milestone in Roadrunner history. Join me today in celebrating our 100,000th graduate, communication study major, Brandon Ingersoll. I can't wait to see what the next 55 years brings. At MSU Denver, you can truly reimagine possible. Those two words mean more now than ever. Let them guide you and reinforce the power each of you has within yourself to reimagine what is possible for your future. You are a part of a graduating class whose strength has been forged in the fires of uncertainty. I know this wasn't the year you expected or planned for, but you faced the challenges set out before you and emerged victoriously. Know that no matter what road you take, the Alumni Association will be there to support you. They say every person has two lives. The second one begins when you realize you only have one. After graduation, I left and went and did my own thing. It wasn't until 4 years later that I reconnected with one of my former professors, Travis Luther, that I really started to make the impact that I wanted. I don't believe college is so much about getting that piece of paper as much it is about building connections. Building those connections has given me the opportunity to help grow my companies, Honeycuts and Inspired by Leon, but more importantly, has given me the opportunity to be a more valuable asset to the university. I share my knowledge and experience with current and former students. My services to others is where I find the most joy and fulfillment. So please feel free to follow me on Instagram at Inspired by Leon, and I will personally help you become a more valuable asset to the university than you already are. And last but not least, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started in order to be great. And this is where you guys start. Once again, congratulations and go Roadrunners.
I want to take a moment to recognize one of our students, Anastasia Anna Nelson, who passed away and who will be awarded a posthumous degree today. She was a student of aviation and aerospace sciences in the College of Professional Studies. To her family and friends, our thoughts and prayers are with you today. Joining me now is Dr. Bill Henry, Interim Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs.
President Davidson, I have the honor of presenting the candidates who've completed all the requirements for the degrees to which they are entitled and who have been approved by the faculty and our Board of Trustees. I therefore recommend that master's degrees be conferred on these candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Metropolitan State University of Denver, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate master's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
President Davidson, I also have the honor of presenting the candidates who've completed all of the requirements for the degrees to which they are entitled and who've been approved by the faculty and our Board of Trustees. I therefore recommend that baccalaureate degrees be conferred on these candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Metropolitan State University of Denver, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, you have now been awarded your degree from the Metropolitan State University of Denver. If you are wearing a cap, you may now take your right hand and move your tassel from the right side to the left side. To those watching, please give a virtual round of applause to the Spring 2020 graduating classes from the College of Letters, Arts and Sciences, the School of Education, the College of Business, the College of Professional Studies, and the School of Hospitality of Metropolitan State University of Denver. Congratulations again to all of the graduates. This concludes the main program, but there is still more to the commencement experience. You can click on the bottom of your college or school below the video window to view the reading of the names and your individual slide. I encourage you to take this time to create your own crossing the stage moment from wherever you are. Thank you again to everyone who joined us today. Go Roadrunners!
The Department of Africana Studies, Dr. Douglas Mupondi, Chair. Paul Matthews. The Department of Art, Dr. Deanne Pitlinski, Chair. Evan Lee Albert, cum laude. Susanna Grace Anderson, summa cum laude. Amy Acevedo Archibald. Diana Bagdasarova. Finley Baker. Daniel Banuelos. Tatiana Noel Barela, cum laude. Haley Josephine Barker. Julia Madeline Groth Bernard. Carrie Cha Hui Bosfeld. Rachel Marie Britton. Lucy Bell Broussard. Mia Natividad Casillas. Candice Nicole Cleveland, cum laude. Francesca Yari Cumbas Martinez. Madison Sierra Faulkner. Jessica Renee Friedman. Caitlin Fritz. Sheridan Anderson Ferrer, Oscar Galindo, Grace Ann Gutierrez, summa cum laude, Adriana Elaine Herbst, Vizi Herman, Annalise Diane Herter, Jacqueline Lee Holloway, Megan Ray Jones, Annie Josephson, Lexi Lee Kiminau, James Philip Kitzmiller, magna cum laude, Emily Rachel Luckett, Hannah Jade Lynch, cum laude, Stephanie Maragos, Michael Matsushita, Ryan Merta, Julie Toussaint Merwin, Caitlin Elizabeth Odenheimer, Christmas Paw, Melina Piotrowski, Jesus Pulido Davila, Molly Mackenzie Quinn, cum laude, Natalie Rengel, Sean Michael Reifman, Crystal Elizabeth Ruiz Ashburn, cum laude, Abigail Elizabeth Schroeder Rummel, Crystal Ann Carol Sigety, Susan McNeff Skoken, Shayna Catherine Smith, Megan Christine Stevens, magna cum laude, Lucas Kent Stein, Michael John Tedesco, Eric Tofsted, Celeste Marie Utke, cum laude, Karen Lisandra Ventura Gasca, Hans Wendland, Sakina Renee Wise, Jasmine Wintner, cum laude, John Charles Zeman. The Department of Biology, Dr. Cheryl Zadjowicz, Chair. Kailani Duenas Akfale, Natasha Elaine Ahmed, Fatima Al-Easy, Keith Darren Eriza Alex, Megan Leanne Jirikowicz Allen, Haley Noel A. Mansouri, Bridget Esperanza Alvarez, Lene Reina Aragon, Audrey Ann Arguello, Travis Jean Armstrong, Adatilewa Basirat Awosanya, Amin Babal Morad, Raina Eden Banks, Caitlin Shea Barrett, Catherine Bond, Nathan Lee Bedford, Jamie Ray Beggar, Kelsey Taylor Behrens, Bernice Judith Becerra Bermudez, Andrew Robert Berthold, Brett Michael Bochecchio, Dominique Brianne Boxstaller, Taylor Ellen Boyd, Courtney Brown, Carrie Rose Bunstein, Kaylee Alejandra Campbell Perdomo, cum laude, Christopher Joseph Carpenter, Jordan Danielle Casey, Christina Chavez Castaneda, Christina Chan, Mary Catherine Coleman, Megan Conrad, McKenna Davis, Nicole Davis, Elizabeth Graciela Del Real, Philip Samuel de Leon, Cristobal Julian de Cochea, Fung Min Do, Kristen Shea Doel, Wesley Francisco Dominguez, Casey Abel, Caitlin Ellis, Jessica Finkewicz, Juan de Jesus Flores Garcia, Christina Freed, Zachariah Garriga, magna cum laude, Esmeralda Gonzalez, Grant Goland, Melissa Kahina Hadi, Ehsan Ethan Haji Hosseini, Melanie Hansen, Camilla Hansen, Michaela Harmon, Marcus Isaac Von Harris, Rachel Marie Haukerite, Megan Hewitt, Sarah Elizabeth Higgins, Corey Ho, Christina Nicole Hobbs, Caitlin Marie Homra, Jasmine Dawn Hunter, Joy Michelle Hutchison Tipton, Aaron Ross Ivy, Clayton Douglas Jacobs, summa cum laude, Anika James, Mackenzie Eden Jennings, Jessica Jensen, Katie Pringle Johns, Brittany Elizabeth Jones, Gregory Kane, summa cum laude, Olivia Josephine Keena, Leland Edward Kelly, Ashley Nicole Kinstad, Katya Klei, Matthew Klimak, summa cum laude, Alexis Lee Isla Kroll, Stefan Catherine Lohr, Kaylee Wilson McKenzie, Jonah Kyler Maggard, magna cum laude, Liliana Martinez Olivas, Daniel McCullough, Hannah Kirsten Meehan, Natasha Michael, Christopher Ryan Miller, Sarah Loa Mosen, Honor Isabella Monahan, Bruce Montgomery Jr., Caden Nicole Najera, Sophia Name, Samantha Ann Nesbitt, Quen Nguyen, Connor Mackenzie O'Brien Stoffa, Jenna Lynette Paget, Kira Pai, summa cum laude, Jamie Marie Parker, Karen Italia Perez Huilen, Van Pham, Mi Tran Fan, Hannah Pimentel, Jessica Ann Pletcher, summa cum laude, Tabitha Francis Eve Porter, Jonathan Luke Priest, Aliyah Marie Ritchie, Haley Ann Richards, Alyssa Michelle Roca, Brandy Marie Rodriguez Arizmendis, Caroline Rose Rogers, cum laude, Marissa Romero, Ashlyn Jordan Rosa, Lauren Marguerite Rush, Rianne Joelle Sanchez, Natalie Elizabeth Scott, Ryan Searle, Emily Sell, Marissa Nicolette Sena, Sergio Serrano, Chelsea Smith, Kathleen Ruth Smith, cum laude, Trey Smith, Taylor Steinman, Delaney Magic Taylor, Thomas Philip Teasdale, Amanda Jean Tetz, Mariah Jo Thompson, Alyssa Cristina Torres, Jillian Estelle Trickett, magna cum laude, Lizeth Trujillo, magna cum laude, Prisma Villalobos, Shane Christian Way, Alexandra Nicole Wayman, John Oscar Williams, Kaylee Rebecca Woods, Pang Thua Cheong, Melissa Kathleen Zinanti, Laura Nicole Zweigart. The Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, Dr. Andrew Bonham, Chair. Michael Tyler Alexander, Travis Jean Armstrong, Mektes Asefa, Denise Avedaño, Adriana Sinai Awakwika, Arlie Pepundong Bangchonchith, Dominic Brianne Bockstaller, Catherine Elizabeth Gomboa, Jasmine Jackson, Stephanie Ann Jensen, Nadezhda Konstantinov, Zachary Cole, Anastasia Evgenieva Ledinina, Kayata Lewis, Lucy Metzroth, cum laude, Denise Mier Velasquez, Lauren Moser, Jeremy Patran, Pabi Maya Pudel, Alea Marie Ritchie, Omar Rodriguez, William Edward Ross, cum laude, Zofia Iona Tillman, Gabriel Marie Vondras, Zachary David Zweifel. The Department of Chicana and Chicano Studies, Dr. Adriana Nieto, Chair. Jennifer Contreras, Ariana Marie Morales, Elizabeth Torres Shannon. The Department of Communication Studies, Dr. Daniel Lair, Chair. Juliana Niquel Alford, Brian Almanza, Taylor Scott Andrews, Miriam de Jesus Aramburo, Cameron Azam, Catherine Evelyn Brill, Samantha Ann Carter, Abigail Patricia Clark, Christopher Jason Cox, Ryan O'Neill Ernest, Edwin Emiliano Velasquez, Yekta Escandari, magna cum laude, Luis Manuel Figueroa III, Audrey Fry, David Willem Garth, Sandra Gones, Erica Jo Hansen, Isaac Augustus Starr Hardin, Jacqueline Harvey, Malaya King, Catherine Nicole Landgren, Blake Earl Lee, Diamond Lamar Lottie, Sean Alexander McKeegan, Dagan Matthew Macias, cum laude, Robbie Lee Marquez, Anne Lorraine Matelski, Nathan Allen Matouche, Kendall James McIntosh, Danica Medina, Darius Miles Jr., Hadia Naimi, Charlotte Catherine Nelson, Taylor Scott Oesch, Caitlin Suzanne Orman, Angelica Perea, Taylor Plaz, Paulina Polas, Ryan Jules Rovares, Maria de Jesus Lepe Sanchez, Jeremy Ryan Sittner, Haley Burr Smith, Caitlin Rose Smith. Dayanari Talarok Canijo. Diane Tapia Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Daniel Torres. Alessandria Lea Vigil. Tanner Ray Vigil. Evan Sumner Waterman. Micah Wheeler. Brandon Sawyer Wilson. The Department of Earth and Atmospheric Sciences, Dr. Ford Lux III, Chair. Alex Carlos Allen. Jana Marie Antunovich. Anthony Arietta. Anthony James Aschenbrenner. Lauren Ray Barkley, magna cum laude. Evan Michael Bartles. Amanda Lee Beavers. Scott Thomas Belden. Anna Burlakoff. Caitlin Berger. Cassie Ray Cadwallader, magna cum laude. Lexi Brenna Cahill. Mason Curtis Caperton. Cooper Klein. Annie Elizabeth Sage Klontz. Jordan Christian Kreitz. Nicholas DiGiacomo Crosthwaite. Kenneth Leon Doyle, summa cum laude. Violet Elena Eagle. Judy Hannah Nicole Erickson. Cody Charles Foster. Kelsey Concy Frey, cum laude. Kendra Gertchie. Kyle Christian Hansen. Brendan Hudson. Miles Rangel Husky. Ethan Reed Johnson. Eric Paul Cater. Zachariah Merrill Lewis. Stephanie Lopez Vargas. Luke Edward Lundstrom. Aaron Rose Madigan. Matthew James Manwaring. Bridget Marlowe. Danielle Elizabeth McDowell. Darby Louise McGee. Herman Musimbi. Joanna Ortiz. Oliver Russell James Parkinson. Ashley Purcell, magna cum laude. Key Richards. Rhea Diane Roberts. Lorena Robes. Elizabeth May Schaefer, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Schmalzer, magna cum laude. Taylor Earl Schoenfeld. Andrew Bryant Schroeder. Charles Steer. Nicholas Stephen Sundstrom, summa cum laude. Ashley Teasdale. Billy Jack Traversey. Uriah Christopher Vigil. Lauren Rebecca Wise. Edward Alexander Wolf, summa cum laude. The Department of English, Ms. Rebecca Gorman O'Neill, Chair. Monique Petra Anderson. Shia Madison Bischoff. Emily Francis Bolt. Diana Maria Campos Garcia, magna cum laude. Matthew Robert Candelaria. Carol Ann Carbone. Victoria Ann Casados. Jacob Robert Chapa. Michael Kioran. William Clark. Goku Son Cloud. Carol Elaine Covington. Shelley Nicole Chernecki. Kayla Renee Drummond. Christine Leanne Dunbar. Sarah Ann Durham Rayleigh. Eloise Folland. Grayson Paul Gilder. Sidney Gossage, Joseph Hillam, Kenneth Hirko, Jared Horner, Tyler Desiree Hunter, Nora Mae Julander, Mitch Kampman, Julianne Elizabeth Knieper, magna cum laude, Luke Cade Kowalczyk, Laura Kramer, Sarah Laird, Lorenzo Alexander Landucci, Caitlin Barr Lauer, cum laude, Caitlin Lawson, Rachel Erin Livingston, Jessica Marcilla, Thomas Martin, Jordan Nicole Myers, Zachary Nieto, Stacy Jacqueline Orozco, Christina Michelle Paul, summa cum laude, Ashley Perea, cum laude, Liam Price, cum laude, Leslie Ann Pyron, Kenneth Casey Reed, Erin Patricia Riley, Miguel Angel Rodriguez, Seth Andrew Skaden, cum laude, Abigail Grace Sedbrook, magna cum laude, Connor Malone Sigele, Michaela Lynn Skiles Lewis, Abigail Smith, Tyler Scott Smith, cum laude, Anna Maria Soup, Michaela Tracy, cum laude, Canacia Valentine, Taylor Alexandra Vinson, Paige Elaine Zering, the Gender Institute for Teaching and Advocacy, the Department of Gender, Women, and Sexualities Studies, Dr. Catherine Martinez, Chair, Amanda Mercedes Castillo, Jose Hernandez, Sandy Hosey, Emily Marie Leo, Andrea Rodriguez, Sean Alyssa Sandoskoy, Isabel Amber Keitra Thiem, Kay Elaine Ward, Allison Rose Watts. The Department of History, Dr. Matt Mackley, Interim Chair. Amy Leanne Aristad, Carson Matthew Antelope, Richard Bassett, Charles Thaddeus Bowes, cum laude, Andrew Palmer Boyette, Kevin Butcher, Charity Nicole Castillo, Ethan Darold Daigle, Michael Christopher DiGiacomo, Madison Nicole Dreiling, Marilyn Nicole Gray, Gabriel Luis Hernandez, Zachary Tyler Hughes, Paul Ketcher, cum laude, Sarah Jane Kresge, Lauren Lights, Jacob Michael Link, Stuart Allen McLaughlin, Ian Mallory, cum laude, Freddie Martin, Skylar Mascarenas, Molly May Rose Merriweather, cum laude, Laylee Ann Monroe, Colin Michael Norris, cum laude, Kelly Esther Nunez Quinn, Patrick Louis Pacheco, Zebulon Paul Powers, Paul Daniel Pustea, Joshua Andrew Reeder, cum laude, Amanda Jean Segura, Nathaniel Quinton Schotten, Joshua Albert Sinsel, Tyler Scott Smith, cum laude. Samuel Taylor, summa cum laude. Victoria Jo Titterington. Stacy Trull. Brandon J. Wheeler. Alexander Macklin Whiteman. Cody Alexander Whiteside. The Individualized Degree Program. Hanan Abdilatif Haji Adao. Autumn Joy Bu-Yue Altman. Eric Archuleta. Shayla Madison Bischoff. Emily Amanda Borden. Chad Thomas Burdorf. Andrea Dolores Burkhard. Robin Burrows. Claudia Campero. Jennifer Cassidy. Kyla Elizabeth Clark. Peggy Jean Clay. Scott Calvin Cochran. Kunta Kinte Emori. Andrew Perick Falcon. Angela Teresa Fazzini. Wendy Garitano. Kanisha Gilson. Carlos Roberto Gonzalez. Gabrielle Grinsteiner. Sherilyn Jo Hurd. Tao Ho. Justin Allen Hughes. Camry Yesenia Jackson. Trevor David Johnson. Felicia Jo Jones. Michael Allen Koken. Anna Marie Kraft. Jasmine Krapf. Angela Marie Lombardi, magna cum laude. Amanda Letitia Macias. Tamisha Lashea Macklin Clark. Cerise Lynn Mayamo. Rebecca Lee Martinez. Wazabanga Eric Maburu Nayeme. Claire Elise Mackenzie McAtter. Dan McClure. Michelle McDaniel. Joellen Rogers McFarland. Shara Merrill. Summa cum laude. Julie Toussaint Merwin. Dante Allen Miles. Brianna Zoe Miller. Margaret Meredith Nation. Carrie Naumova. Alexander Dale Norgard. Katarina Cecilia O'Brien, cum laude. Brianna Patton. Kevin Pryor. Sarah Jane Puddy. Perla Ruby Jara Ramirez. Rayanne Haley Robison. Fausto Cornelio Rodriguez. Martha Patricia Rodriguez. Anita Rome, summa cum laude. Bon Rose. Stephanie Saldana. Roma Sweet Augustine Sandberg. Jermaine Santistevan Watts. Michael Schneider. Cameron Andrew Shoemaker. Andrew John Sloan. Brian Andrew Sumner. Ethan Swift. Kirsten Diane Sgui. Anna Thatch. Carolyn K. Tregembo, magna cum laude. Ralph Williamson. Miranda Rien Wimberly, magna cum laude. Siet Wright, magna cum laude. Sadina Helen Zachary. Melissa Kathleen Zinanti. The Department of Mathematical and Computer Sciences, Dr. Elizabeth Ribble, Chair. Edward Julian Fernandez Aronson. John Gami Afana. Veronica Jane Allen. Victoria Suzanne Andrus, Ronald Aparicio, Brian Eduardo Avelar, Lance Allen Bartow, magna cum laude, Sarah Marie Bentz, Emily Phyllis Boynton Berger, Chase Austin Lee Blomker, Krista Ann Borland, Michael Robert Boykin, Joshua Allen Brown, Stacy Lynn Brown, magna cum laude, Kamunetri David Eugene Clark, Zachary Combs, magna cum laude, Jared Matthew Connor, Eric Dow, Devin James DeJohn, Daniel Richard Dews, Chad William Deerking, Francis Peter Fennell, Sarah D. Ferguson, Courtney Devon Fleming, Rivers Fox Flores, Patricia Forget, Dane Ryan Gregerson, Jesus Guzman, Stephen Alexander Hansen, Jebediah Alex Hernandez, Robbie Benjamin Hill, Ryan Nichols Hiller, Jerry Hinojos, Andrew John Schimmel Hodder, Megan Leanna Horton, Joshua Daniel Hoshiko cum laude, Stephen Matthew Hulak, April Louise Altame Humble, Rin Isobe, Juliana Marie Jensen cum laude, Christopher Frederick Johnson, Keegan William Rout Carbach, Aaron Kelsey Adkins cum laude, Brandon Cody Kelton, Ivan Christoforov, Brittany June Kochman, Jackson Charles Kolb, Wesley Calvin George Kramer, Derry Kahe Lee, magna cum laude, Gil Harry Leibovich, cum laude, Marlon Lopez, cum laude, Kathy Jasmine Luna Sanchez, Adrian Jose Macias, Tanner Marcus Madsen, Alfredo Jose Morroquin, Joel Michael Martinez, Connor Dean McCandless, cum laude, Victoria Ashley McCleskey, Ajim Cayenne Mokonico, Brianna Lindsay McCoy, Joshua Brace McKinstry, Diego Medina, Taran Edward Meek, Taylor Ann Mearsman, Benjamin David Metlech, Derek Michael, Kimberly Isabel Miller, James Thomas Miorelli, Kenji Paul Morizono, Zachary John David Moreland, Darren Michael Morrison, Tony Mutumba, Derek Nevarez, John Novak, Jerome Angelo Manuel Pagaduan, Justin Toluli Pauga, Brian Paterson, Jason Dylan Pranaitis, cum laude, Krzysztof Rabka, Travis Jake Rebhan, Daniel Frank Reuter, Luis Rojas Huerta, Rachel Michelle Rosebrook, Joseph Danger Ruiz, Luis Alonso Ruiz, Judith Yesenia Sainz Escobar, Matthew Sawagid, Adam Tyler Shabley, Joseph Aaron Scharfenberg, Tara Lynn Schallenberger, John Shapiro, cum laude, Dustin Shaver, Matthew James Shaw, Rohit Shrestha, Justin Mark Singleton, Brandon Bartholomew Scrocky, Perry Danielle Smith, Isaac Tafoya, Angel Yaciel Cesena Torres, Scott Tuan Tran, Joseph Eli Turner, Kevin Valenzuela, Caden Eli Marcus Van Hagewald, Dejnag Dana Vang, Gabriel Vigil, Mai Vue, Anthony Michael Christian Walker, Stephen Wankowicz, magna cum laude, Alyssa Blue Ward, Jonathan Taylor Watson, Nathaniel Edwin Whitney, Claire Werner, Claire Wiesner, Jordan Alexis Williams, Magda Woldasalasi, Facine Wongweratorn, Justin Wu, Amadwali Khanzadron. The Department of Modern Languages, Dr. Maria Akhrabova, Chair. Margarita Almanza, Jennifer Jasmine Ashurov, Nora Alicia Labatos Briones, Christopher Neil Bullock, Jasmine Leonicia Carrillo, Alexa Catano, Alisa Ray Dixon, Ian Manuel Dorado, Sarah Catherine Elizabeth Head, summa cum laude, Yesenia Garcia Ibarra, Julian Elizabeth Knieper, magna cum laude, Pablo Shavira Nieto, Alexa Rivera, Cecilia Jocelyn Romero, Ana Cristina Salas, Belinda Sandoval, Jennifer Alexandra Soto, Anthony Paul Sparks, Belen Torres, Maria del Rosario Valerio Contreras, Rebecca Ann Woods. The Department of Music, Dr. Peter Schimpf, Chair. Emmanuel Alfredo Alexander, Sarah Lynn Berger, Gunnar Max Bettis, Halen Harty Bloxham, James Philip Bosma, Rachel Marie Britton, Katie Josephine Cessna, summa cum laude, Donald Maynard Clark, Miles Cook, Sarah Catherine Dirksen, Alexandra Gabriel Evanson, Marianne Giesler, cum laude, Taryn Teray Tyrone Givens, Eric Glenn Grafman, Dylan Patrick Halpin, Paul George Hartman, Damon Hendricks, Andrew Joseph Wegley, Christopher Mark Kasuba, Stephen Boyd Matthews, Brenda Montalbano, Alexander Francis Murphy, cum laude, Francis Alexis Peterson, Laura K. Provence, Andre Ramos Berang, Kinsey Grace Scholl, George Wilson, cum laude, Devin Woodson. The Department of Philosophy, Dr. Brian Hutchinson, Chair. Jonathan Tyson Alcorn, Colton Lee, cum laude, James Thomas Murelli, Jason Dylan Pranaitis, cum laude, Arina Rakitianska, Casey Morgan Weiss. The Department of Physics, Dr. Grant Den, Chair. Pathik Evan Bolaidla. Michael Bernard Carlson. Yeng Chang. Sergio Gonzalez. Keegan William Rout Carbach. Weston Neil Kimbrough. Joseph Anthony Miehovich. Theodoros Wodalem Shiferau. Austin John Witherald. Kara Rang Whitecombe. The Department of Political Science, Dr. Robert Pruce, Chair. Tanner Dubois Adams. Salvador Daniel Aguilar. Jonathan Tyson Alcorn. Mahamud Ali. Christina Esther Alvarenga. Fermin Sandoval Avila. Ya Badu. Clifford Owen Bimerle. Rosa Angelica Prisciliano Carcaño. Logan Scott DeBaile. Samantha DeHart. Kylie Alicia Dennis. Andrea Carolina Colmenero Deoses. Emily Catherine Emerson. Helena Jason Erbe. Sean Alexander Green, magna cum laude. Will Daly Hollinger. Danielle Marie Holmes. Ruth Jessica Kabala. Sika Kinani. Eric Kolwitz. Nicole Catherine Lohmeyer. Ian McCune. Miles Meese. Brenda Paulina Negrete. Truman Elliott Nichols. Laura Celine Ortiz. Adelena Ortiz Lovato. Arina Rakitianska. Nico Benigno Rios. Jose Romero Jr., summa cum laude. Alex Reichman, cum laude. Kyle Sage. Judy Sanchez. Marlon Saucedo Bustos, summa cum laude. Yane Shine Song. Logan Dean Spieler. Carla Torres Martinez. Anthony Valero. Krista Vanucci Henkel. Natalie Brianne Worthington.
The Department of Psychological Sciences, Dr. Leighton Curl, Chair. Paulina B. Luevanos Adame. Annalisa Adams. Gladys Aispuro Salas. Krista Ashley Allen, cum laude. Ana Delia Amaya Galvan. William Zachary Anders. John Connor Andres. Kelly Arana. Vanessa I. Atencio. Ames L. Babich, summa cum laude. Amani Mamoun Badwan. Tyler Balin. Maggie I. Barfoot. Brandon Barrich. Sierra Catherine Benner, cum laude. Julia Madeline Groth Bernard. Ashley Brianne Bettini Whiteley. Amanda Marie Bingham. Jillian Claire Bloomberg. Amber Breslin. Ethan Ray Briggs. Tyler Perry Burwell. Timothy Bird. Griselda E. Calderon. China Caitlin Candlin. Camelia Chica. Deborah A. Chalene. summa cum laude. Kara Marie Christensen. Danielle Kristen Clark. Erica Angela Clopton Matson. Angelina Michelle Cole. Amanda Michelle Coleman. Daniel Thomas Colwell. Carissa Marie Crabtree. Carly Rose Kramer, summa cum laude. Chloe Creel, cum laude. Andrea Catherine DeYoung. Cody Van Dengel. Suzette Darris. Lorena Diaz. Elisa M. Domino. Sarah Morgan Eby. Alexandra Sukaina Eshawafni. Sierra Lene Edmonds. Cameron Schaefer Edwards. Arely Itzel Enriquez. Taylor May Fielding. Alejandra Fierro Bejarano, summa cum laude. Caitlin Danielle Fitch. Kelly Joy Fodness. Gabriela Frangas. Rachel Ariana Free. Stevie Marie Gallegos. Adelaida V. Garza. Peter Matthew G. Sevda Gilmanova. Jonathan L. Given. Yasmin Yvonne Gonzalez. Anne Marie Gould. Kendra Grady. Vanessa Louise Granados. John Michael Mackenzie Grant. Stephanie Taylor Griffey. Maria Gutierrez. Yaire Yvette Gutierrez. Justin Michael Hall. Victoria Catherine Hansen. Taylor E. Hansen. Rosa Isela Hernandez. Kimberly Stephanie Hernandez Ledesma. Noelle Marie Herrick. Laura Mary Hessian. Tessa Renea Hill. David M. Hoffman. Victoria Tokako Hope. Samantha Francis Jackson. Claire Elizabeth Johnson. Forrest James Johnson. Jill Ellen Jones. Adam Roger Jorgensen. Tamarin Jobert. Carrie Lee Kaufman. Jensen Avery Keegan. Lauren Chase Keatlin. Shay Danielle Kepler. Alyssa Marie Langdon. Madeline Frances Latimer. Liberty Lenker, magna cum laude. Tori A. Litch. Amy Linares Francois, cum laude. Kaylee Kathleen Lincoln. Noah Lishevsky. Alyssa Cameron Lozano. Alyssa Lyons. Savannah Elizabeth Mahoney. Michael V. Martinez. Taylor Mason. Devin MacArthur. Aubrey McDonald. Allison McGrath. Ashley Caitlin McGuire, magna cum laude. Casey Malin Annalie McHenry. Jorge Luis Medina. Alex Mena. Jacobo Mesa Ramirez. Shelby Ann Metcalf. Ella Leanne Mills. Ryan Mills. Sarah Loa Mosen. Jocelyn A. Morford. Ellie Renee Moser. Jeremy R. Myers. Leslie Ann Navarre, summa cum laude. Joy Nelgarejo. Carrie Nelson. Melissa Ann Pacheco. Kyle Mitchell Pappas Adamson. Kyla Marie Patterson, Megan Elise Paul, Karina Rebecca Pedrosa, Alexander Ray Perez, Reed Julian Petro, Jessica Rose Pfeiffer, Brittany Jordan Lupori, Christopher John Prochot, magna cum laude, Sabriana L. Williams, Rachel Marie Radebaugh, Adam Eugene Rayleigh, Aaron Redshirt, Alexis Lynn Remus, Caitlin May Rodriguez, Riley Hope Rudolph, Diane Salazar Jimenez, Catherine Alexia Sanchez, Oscar Daniel Serake, Brianna Marie Schoonover, Lakeisha Patrice Shaw, Stephanie Silvas, Gregory Carlton Sinnott III, Micah Ray Smiley, summa cum laude, Abigail Nicole Smith, Samantha Jean Smith, Aurelia May Staton, Kayla Stiles, cum laude, Brianne Elizabeth Tayan, Destiny Michelle Terrones, Felicity Isabella Thompson, Michael Patrick Tiernan, Anna Idali Elefitritz Toledano, Liddy L. Tryon, summa cum laude, Savannah Elizabeth Turner, Natalie Gail Valdez, Katrina Venta, cum laude, Antonio Vigil, Robert Matthew Wall, Janelle Diane Watkins, Brene Kayana Wellington, Jenna Sky Wynn, Kozovi Messin Mathieu Voglo, Alyssa Aiko Sogi Yezel, Laura Lynn Youngblood. The Department of Sociology and Anthropology, Dr. Melissa Monson, Chair. Riley Kate Allen, Michelle Renee Castor, Brooke Castillo, Alyssa Ray Dixon, Olivia Marie Falese, Antonio David Garcia, Kate F. Gillespie, Mia Jane Glover, Lena Grout, summa cum laude, Caitlin Victoria Hess, Miranda Ryan Horn, Thomas Kanayokeaneu Kokalani, Talea Inez Jones, Freddie L. Martin, Stephen Thomas Mathis, Alicia B. Medley, Joe Ellen Moore, Hayden Murphy Estes, Margaret Meredith Nation, Marie Ndihoko Buayo, Brooklyn Nicole Olson, Mimi Fan, Caitlin Porter, Liam J. Price, cum laude, Paul Daniel Pustea, Amy Elizabeth Reinhardt, Janelle A. Roach, Seth William Ross, Adam Craig Semin, Alicia Michelle Sugars, magna cum laude, Benjamin V. Sig, Danielle Smith, Kathleen Hooper Snellbaker, magna cum laude, Tony Renee Tiss, cum laude, Victoria Jo Titterington, Dylan Ray Todd, Natalie Brianne Worthington. The Department of Theater, Mr. Scott Lubinsky, Chair. Jeremy William Althoff, Audrey LeRae Bird, Domino Elsa Douglas, Jacob Guerrero, cum laude, Layla Adrian Jackson, cum laude, Abigail Catherine Koshavar, Emily Francis Lujan, Ethan James Menzies, Patrick Gregory Ortiz Johnson, Gilbert A. Smith III, Eric James Venegas.
Master of Professional Accountancy. Cameron Michael Burke. Connor J. Hogg. Dylan Hinckley. Jerry Hunt. Antonio Jaramillo. C. Com Lai. Carrie Lynn Lucero. Erica Elise Payne. Rachel Nicole Pearson. Afifa Azam Shanu. Daniel Robert Steiner. Master of Business Administration. Siddiq Abakar. Rajab M. Aga Sharif. Daniel Armour Barrett. Lindsay Allison Boyle. Eric Gilberto Giron. Joshua Thomas Grip. Wuda Admasu Habtamariam. Renee K. Myers. Dax Mudloff. Gail Oversteg. Amanda Ray Pacer. Michael Sean Thomas Parker. Rakhi Shastri. Courtney Christine Squire. Baccalaureate candidates, College of Business. The Department of Accounting, Mr. Greg Clifton, Chair. Ansar K. Abdo, magna cum laude. Mohammed Nehad Abu Ajina. Janice Desiree Alexander. Sarah Jane Aragon. Cindy Diane Arias, magna cum laude. Christine A. Beresford. Max Jordan Bignell. Blake Christopher Brewer. Malgorzata J. Brodzinska Peak. Brianna Lorraine Buyaki. Linda Carrascal. Emily Heather Churm, magna cum laude. Macy Mariah Colburn. Nailia Kreitz. Trenton Crouch. Jesse Thomas Darrow. Rose Elizabeth Dashniam, magna cum laude. Zachary David Davis. Mohammed Jamu. Freddie Jesus Duran Rodriguez. Shelby Aaron Dyer, summa cum laude. Jordan Eyre. John Matthew Ferretti. Abby D. Fitzsimmons. Alejandra Alicia Lynn Marie Frederico. Steve Michael Gandara. Sarah Marie Gapter. Taylor Jane Garza. Frederick John Gaudet, summa cum laude. Renea Gomez. Miranda Elizabeth Green. Tabitha Ashley Green. Anel Alejandra Guerrero. Benjamin Caleb Harris. Elizabeth Marie Francine Hensley. Logan Hitchcock. Christina Horstman, summa cum laude. Sandra Hubbard. Zeke Hun Fullwood. Samuel John Immen. Jeremiah Jasso, cum laude. Jamie Dora Johnson. Morgan Page Johnson. Kirkpatrick L. Kiatukaisi. Sega Gebrekiros Kidane. Ashley Lynn Kuykendall. Jordan Richard Lee. Simon Young Lee. Stephen Lee. Patrice Rochelle Sade Lewis. Ngoki Baulu. Melissa K. Luciano. Tiana Estelle Mannings. Joseph R. Martin. Sarah Christine Martinez. Jessica Ann McCloskey. Elizabeth Lynn Mesa, summa cum laude. Elda J. Morales Rocha. Abigail Alice Nafts. Amanda Lynn Pham Nguyen. Con Nguyen. Xiaoyong Fang Olsen, cum laude. Brooke Paul Orino. Jin Ying Pan. Hanbit Park. Vivian Paul. Scott Joseph Pearson. Omar Emmanuel Perez. Boris Edward Plotkin. Luis Alberto Poma. Alistair G. Powell, magna cum laude. Alexander Drake Pisniak. Erica Quinones. Victoria Morgan Randolph. Cornelia I. Rauhofer. Brooke Renee Riggin. Alec Daniel Romero. Anna Shirokova Sens, magna cum laude. Cheyenne K. Schoenfeld. Alexander George Edward Schwein. Hannah Mitchie Smith, summa cum laude. Naue Smith, summa cum laude. Alejandra Solis. Mitchell Wayne Sommerfeld. Miglena Stoyanova, magna cum laude. Pranay Suba. Cassidy Dorchi Thao. Francis Dayton Trich. Eleanor Urbina. Maria Fernanda van den End. Yaneth Villaseñor Rodriguez, cum laude. C. Luc Vo, magna cum laude. Anna H. Vu, cum laude. Benjamin Weekland. Tony L. Wines. Ainsley McKenna Winterroad. Vanessa Lee Robluski. Dane Ziara. Erica Zink. Computer Information Systems and Business Analytics, Dr. Abel Moreno, Chair. Fred Aguiarqua. Tatiana Maria Allen, summa cum laude. Hunter Nicholas Ambrosio, summa cum laude. Edward J. Aylott. Joshua Philip Basson. Samirawit Temezgen Berehanu. Linda Carrascal. Christopher Gordon Chin. Lisa T. Chow. Jean W. Cruz. Taylor Michelle Dean. Tara Dimal. Sumid Dungel. Luciana Cecilia Gallegos. Tyler Gardner. Tiffany J. Hall. Angela Marie Harris. Jacoby Robert Hicks. Eric William Holland. Ian James Hood. Adam Daniel Hurlbut, summa cum laude. Scott D. Janovec. Chet Chris Michael Kangethe. Benjamin D. Carabinus, summa cum laude. Efren Antonio Ledesma Gallardo. Jeffrey Mitchell Leos. Sean Alexander Long. Nikita D. Lunev. Alan Octavio Martinez. Juan Antonio Martinez. Bo James Matthews. Olivia Asunta Miller. Nathan Paul Murphy, summa cum laude. Marcel Pham. Adam James Pontnak, summa cum laude. Bikram Pudel. Abraham J. Ramos Esteves. Benjamin D. Saunders, summa cum laude. Theo Gerbrand Stein. Nabita Timila. Felipe Sanchez Trinidade. Jessica L. White, magna cum laude. The Department of Economics, Dr. Trey Fleischer, Chair. Jennifer Jasmine Asheroff. Christopher Stephen Bairns. Daniel M. Abeling. Christopher John Edwin Hampton. Jillian Victoria Hubble. James Cole Kiss. Angela Maria McComb. Jonathan Christopher Miro. Steve Princehouse. John Dodson Ramsour. Terrell Hassani Stansberry. Jeffrey Michael Tomko. The Department of Finance, Dr. Paul Kemp, Chair. Barbara J. Acosta. Lillian Grace Alish Zamora. Bassie Eddie Antai. Richard Charles Antonius II. Robert Michael Apodaca. Seth Joshua Atkinson, magna cum laude. Dylan Walker Austin. Alexis Robles Barrios. Justin Johann Bemelen, summa cum laude. Elijah Lewis Black. Sarah Bachting. Cody Wyatt Bowl. Alexander Jackson Broad. Terrence Allen Carruth, Fernando Campion, Lawson Evan Darrow, Vishal Dodd, Kaylee Fontes, Matthew Ryan Godfrey, Gabriela Noemi Galindo Gomez, magna cum laude, Vincenzo Nicolas Gomez, Jenna Greer, summa cum laude, Trevor James Gregory, Sydney Haynes, magna cum laude, Lori Ann Hatfield, Elizabeth Marie Francine Hensley, Kara Hurling, summa cum laude, Regina Hernandez Ruiz, Joseph Cadillac Hewitt, Julia Carol Holmes, magna cum laude, Yvette Huerta, Hussein Ali Jaber, Stacy Kirschberg, John Landwehr, summa cum laude, Christopher Joseph Lee, David Lewis, Ryan Scott Luce, David R. Lucas, Richard Russell Ludwig, Matthew Alexander Magoon, Christina Lily Martinez, Marcos Alejandro Martinez, Tyler Jorley McCarty, Sergelen Munkbatar, Zachary Daniel Neely, magna cum laude, Paul Burke Neubert, Matthew Dominic Ortiz, Chase Austin Phillips, Valentina Pixaeva, Jesse Porter, Alistair G. Pau, magna cum laude, Carlos Prieto, Daniel Christian Rebhun, Samuel Maxwell Room, Alexis Robles Barrios, Marco Antonio Rodriguez, Orlando Roman, Roberto Alexis Carrasco Romero, Yannick Luca Schad, Andrew David Schwulst, Ryan Keith Salvius, Erica Grace Savannah Shirey, Anna Silva, Jared J. Sinnes, Alonso Julian Smith, Kiana Joe Smith, cum laude, Kelsey Lynn Steen, Brittany Suzette Stewart, Melanie P. Taylor, Joel Richard Tonkin, Christopher Michael Vare, Ksenia Vitalievna Zheleznova, Wendiam Gustave Zongo. The Department of Management, Dr. Deborah Gilliard, Chair. Hamza Abad Andalusi, Alicia Lene Ackerman, Montaser Azari Aida, Gustavo Salomon Rodriguez Alvarez, Earl J. Anima, Patsy Coral Archie, Druse Asa, Cynthia I. Avilas Ramirez, Mackenzie Ray Assam, Dylan Sage Baker, Caitlin Caroline Bales, summa cum laude, Brandon Billups, Michelle Denise Bledsoe, Jeffrey Allen Borstel, Alec Robert Broden, Morgan Marie Brooks, Michelle Jane Brusco, Brianna Lorraine Buyaki. Jonathan William Byers, cum laude. Vincent J. Calloway. Monica G. Carbajal. Daniel Robert Carlin. Gerardo Carrasco. Bruno Nicolas Carreno. Arturo Rivas Castanon. Gao Zhua Cheng. Hermilo Coral Robles. Caitlin Elizabeth Seister. Aaron Wayne Dammel, magna cum laude. Jamie L. Davis. Shania de la Hoya. Eric Giovanni Loera Deval. Nicholas Andrew DeMott, summa cum laude. Garrick Allen Lawrence Desch. Melissa Fernanda Dominguez. Catalina Chanel Duran. Daniel Dvorak, summa cum laude. Shelby Aaron Dyer, summa cum laude. Sarah L. Bukili. Ryan Luke Elliott. Jennifer Natalie Enriquez Sanchez. Alexander R. Farrow. Julian Francisco Fashaw. Austin Lee Felker. Tyler Renee Farias Ortiz. Jasmine Rodriguez Fernandez. Stephen James Floyd. Gregory Scott Forney. Hunter Joseph Guy Frim. Debbie M. Fritz. Nicholas Grant Galen. Katrina Grace Galvin. Caden J. Garcia. Jamie Lee Gearhart. Gregory Daniel Gill. Corbin James Gilmore. Travis James Grimsley. Austin Avery Gwynn. Sarah Lorraine Gundlach. Cole J. Haman. Leah Anahera Harvey. Jesse Lawrence Hoke. Olivia Eloisa Holub. Desmond A. Hornbuckle. Christina Horstman, summa cum laude. Madison Lee Humble. Emily Hurlbutt. Megan Rose Johnson. Emily Kristen Kiwimagi, summa cum laude. Niels Kuhl. Anastasia Kozlova. Preston Lamb. Eleazar Lara Jr. Joseph Hyunjun Lee. Benjamin Andrew Lemmer. Anthony Jose Leon. Ren Mackenzie Levan. Alicia L. Lewis. Carissa Amy Lopez. Ruben Shannon Lyles. Jade L. Mako, magna cum laude. Monica Martinez Ramirez. Reed Evan McGuire. Dylan Victor Medina. Riley Mail. Mackenzie M. Menely. Gabriel Alejandro Mercado, magna cum laude. Derek Michael Meyer. Rachel Miller. Leslie Rendon Mireles. Jessica Monda, summa cum laude. Cesar Ricardo Monge. John Philip Norris, summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth O'Donnell, summa cum laude. Raymond Ojeda, summa cum laude. Rianne Marie Osborne. John Parmakian. Patrick Richard Pellegrino. Daniel Anthony Peralta Trujillo. Brittany Citlali Perez. Meta Perez. Gianna Perry. Tom T. Min Pham, magna cum laude. Brandon Lee Pierce. Kyle Joseph Pearsall. Perry Samuel Pitcher. Marcus Akira Ponce. Estrella Isela Price. Hunter J. Pritchard. Tyler Matthew Prowent. William Ryan Quinn. Lindsay Reed. Lydia Elizabeth Reyes. Allison N.S. Reynolds. Alyssa May Richter. Luis Fernando Olivas Rivas. Caitlin May Rogers. Esteban Andres Romero. Louis Simon Rowcliffe. Queen Leandrua Sarmatie. Nana Ajay Sarpong. Morgan Lee Skandura. Yannick Luca Schad. Jose Manuel Silva. Jacob Logan Silvius. Cassie Irene Smelker. Michael Ryan Stainbrook. Budimir Stanisic. John Roland Stevens, magna cum laude. James Ernest Strange. Adam Victor Swanson. Brenna Mary Taylor. Dara Jean Taylor, cum laude. Jobe Keoni Tihan. Vu An Truong. Brandy Jo Grok. Greg Vale. Anna Vega. Samantha J. Vesterby. Robert M. Vincent. Brianna Michelle Washington. Aaron Wathier. Lauren Marie Wesh. Casey Christopher White. Jenna A. Yoss, magna cum laude. Victoria Salzberg. Corey Quaid Zebarth. Bethany Brander Ziegler, magna cum laude. The Department of Marketing, Dr. Nicole Voles, Chair. Kimberly Diane Adame. Gustavo Salomon Rodriguez Alvarez. Kiana Ambrosia Aragon. Gian Aurand. Mitchell Thomas Bivona. Sarah Bakhting. Alexander Jackson Broad. Danielle Ashley Brooks. Amani Christina Chatterton. Ryan Comer. Kristen Lynette Cross. Michael Dyke. Brenny Don. Caleb Luther Drain. Grant Collins Engelman. Rudy Estrada. Marcia Lynn Evangelista. Peter Luljak Fair. Andrew Patrick Farina. Sean Michael Feely, summa cum laude. Marissa Garcia. Jonathan Gonzalez Milan. Rebecca Joy Gubrud, magna cum laude. Lindsay Renee Guy, summa cum laude. Brett Andrew Hallstrom. Casey Allison Hoft. Michael William Howes. Riley Ashton Jacobs. Justin Taylor Jaslow. Haley Lynn Johnson. Nicholas Lyle Johnson, cum laude. Damian P. Joseph II. Brendan Michael Kelly. Connor T. Coldaway. Kevin Anthony Kosorok. Glory Joy Lottie, magna cum laude. Riley Catherine Landon. Cody Levon Landry. Tyler Lee Last. Alejandro Martinez Moria. Benjamin Levering McKinney, magna cum laude. April Ann Medeiros. Ashley May Milburn. Sean Anthony Moore. Reed Alexander Morton. Melanie T. Nguyen. Caitlin Paplow. Melissa Renee Pino. Miguel Angel Ramirez. Damian Nathan Roberts. Vanessa Lomeli Rocha. Lina Marcela Rodriguez. Alicia Romo. Olga Sergeyevna Sago, magna cum laude. Amanda Ray Seltenreich. Jose Manuel Silva. Austin James Simon. Isabella Violet Simone. Colin Daniel Smith. Austin P. Snell. Cynthia Toth. Felipe Sanchez Trindade. Cody Scott Walter. Peyton Natalie Young, magna cum laude. Eduardo Carlos Juan Lopez de Zarate, summa cum laude. Serena Nicole Zarate. School of Education. Master of Arts in Teaching. Amanda Lee Bardzinski. Sharla D. Baskey. Mackenzie Dawn Beck. Katie Blair. Holly Booker. Tiana Lynn Cannon. Allison Diane Carpenter. Yanis Isabel Carrasquel Hernandez. Chelsea Clark. Daniel Scott Clement. Alicia Jean Corley. Rebecca K. Kramer. Alethea Sophia Kubas. Kelsey Jacqueline Dunst. Alex Mansour Eskandari. Patricia L. Formosa. Christopher Hamil Fraguada. Heather Nicole Gensel Ross. Jordan Sue Garnett. Kenneth Stephen Geiger, Jr. Emily Harriton. Kristen Heather Harris. Paris Francis Hazelman. Alex Michael Heilman. Adam John Hausner. Allison Ray Hughes. Lorelei Moriah Jackson. Jessica Marie Johnson. Rebecca Lee Johnson. Sydney Johnston. Jordan Eric Kreisberg. Megan Danielle Landek, Grace Lobida, Danielle Loken, James Thomas Lonergan, Jacqueline Marie Lyons, Kyle Vincent Marcarello, Rachel Louise Mednick, Mariana Lisbeth Mendez, Karen Ileana Palomera Mesa, Amanda Perkins, Samantha Strong Perkins, Allison Poirier, Amber Wolf Rodenfels, Joanne Rottler, Suzanne Eileen Schlutt, Nicole Raquel Sagelki, Pedro Javier Cejas Vasquez, Carolyn Shapiro, Joshua Allen Simpson, Brandon Danielle Styko, Janelle Jo Wade, Timothy Michael Walter, Kay Watawa, Seth Edsel Williams,
Early Child Education, Sanja Sadaka Carlin, summa cum laude, Tania Garcia, Elia Suzanne Humphrey, Ashley Renee Kundz, Destiny Ann Martinez, Janet Mendoza Hernandez, summa cum laude, Anne Garland Suter, summa cum laude, Jessica Ann Tombry, Brittany Turek. The Department of Elementary Education and Literacy, Dr. Deborah Harrand, Chair, Jessica Lynn Andrews, Garrett Bangley, summa cum laude, Rebecca Sarah Barabik, summa cum laude, Lauren A. Bending, Julie Bennett, Emily Ann Brogan, Richard Lee Brown, Catherine Merritt Bosher, Lindsay Erin Chris, Kaylee Sue Kerr, magna cum laude, Brianna John Darnell, magna cum laude, Summer Ashley D. Herrera, Olivia Esther Dolby, magna cum laude, Kaylee Mary Ekstrom, summa cum laude, Madison Catherine Fisher, Courtney Leanne Freeman, Kersey Lauren Fugita, summa cum laude, Cassandra Analia Garcia, Sheridan Sierra Gilman, summa cum laude, Julie Michelle James Godinez, Kayla Hanstad, Elizabeth Nicole Hawkins, cum laude, Veronica Maria Hernandez, Alexander Gray Hill, Brenna Marie Hunter, Deshauna Marie Jackson, Hannah Elizabeth Jackson, Miranda Ray Jenks, Cheyenne Lee Ken, summa cum laude, Claribel Christ, Tina Elaine Larkin, summa cum laude, Ariana Hope LeBranc, Molly Elizabeth Lopez, Rachel Ann McCarthy, summa cum laude, Andrew David Moore, Ashley Michelle Mount Williams, Colby Nicholson, Morgan Christie Northrup, summa cum laude, Megan Regina Nugent, summa cum laude, Romina Orihuela Cabello, Megan Leanne O'Toole, Maria Guadalupe Palacios, Jenna Lynn Pauline, Maria de Rosario Ramirez, summa cum laude, Kaylee Roscan, Kayla Ruibar, Alex Lawrence Smith, Jennifer Stadhurt, Denise Paola Tejeda Mercado, Nicole Ray Thurman, cum laude, Madison Marie Turner, Kathleen Lewis Williams, Sydney Rose Watkins. The K-12 Physical Education, Dr. Hasim T. Jane Chair, Chase Matthew Braun, Tate Drain, Jonathan Michelle Garcia, Marquis Novak, Joshua Roger Stanton, summa cum laude, Esmeralda Villalpando. The Department of Special Education, Dr. Catherine Whitmore Chair, Cheyenne Lee Brown, Emma Christine Chi, Christina De Luna, Brianna Joy Eckenberg, Jessica Fajardo, Amanda Perkins, Joseph Hollis Stark, summa cum laude. The School of Hospitality, Dr. Christian Hardy-Green, Dean. Hospitality, Tourists and Events. Mackenzie Miranda Amman, summa cum laude. Jordan Taylor Aragon. Vanessa R. Baker. Christian Bard. Josue Barrancas. Sky Riddle Basta. Amenin Ben Musa, magna cum laude. Alison Nicole Bohus, Stefan Elizabeth Bray, Lindsay McCall Chukas, Renato Daniel Bustinza Cisneros, Ian McCall Compton, Jared James Crane, Lauren Catherine Cross, Nicole Joseph Danso, Skylar Landen Dial, Mika Edwards, Anders Joseph Englund, summa cum laude, Taylor Maxine Figa, Angela Ferdes, Monica Ann Ferdes, Brandon Robert Fernandez, Taylor Francescelli, Jessica Lynn French, Jessica Ann Giver, Rashmi Kamari Gurun, Kaylin Lian Hangi, Cameron Nicole Hordenman, Corny Lian Holland, Gracia V. Honu, Joseph Anthony Iacono, Jacqueline Brooke Icola, Nathan Jones, cum laude, Joshua Vincent Kirby, Alexandria Rose Cusnett, Kaylin Nicole Coyle, Jenna Liffett, Kishna Bashun Lewis, Kaylin Elizabeth Manning, Raina Mary Maslowski, summa cum laude, Jackson Neil McDonald, Asa Scott Melissa, Suzanne Elizabeth Miller, Brian Mittler, Dylan Noakes, magna cum laude, Brian Joseph Nuch, Jesse Ryan Parker, Tara Brianna Pedersen, Lillian Nayeli Perez, Emily Ray Peterson, Leanne Catherine Taitano Kwan, cum laude, Kaylee Brianne Ramirez, Maria Elba Ramos, Casey Elise Robinetti, Brooke Saindon, Megan Michelle Sandberg, cum laude, Joshua A. Schweigart, Sarah Jean Scudder, Jordan Eileen Sherry, summa cum laude, Stephanie Cianes, summa cum laude, Charles Evan Strands, Kathy Elizabeth Tatlock, Hannah Caroline Thurston, Kane Joel Van Heinigen, Sarah Christine Welter, Kaylin Elizabeth Werner, Andrew John Wiesen.
College of Professional Studies, Master of Health Administration, Callie Marie Kerr Brochado de Almeida, Audra M. Gaffney, Ashley Gallegos, Deepinder Kaur Growal, Kristen King, Jordan Edward Logan, Amber Nicole Longoria, Sana Abbas Mian, Mary Christine Lynn Pierce, Desiree Marie Slover, Sarah Ann Vincent, Master of Social Work, Damaso Ahumada, Haura N. Alhilo, Ellen Kathleen Argo, Lauren Ann Arian, Dulcie Austin, Thomas James Austin, Jillian Marie Bailey, Lillian Christine Bicknell, Sarah Wolliver Binkley, Nicole Ann Blanford, Bobby Curray Blauser, Jenny Boyd, David C. Brina, Kimberly Howe Breslin, Kelly E. Brooks, Donald Howard Bryant, Marnie Louise Bryson, Brittany Michelle Carruth, Kristen Jean Kyose Casimir, Danny Lane Chapman, Rebecca Lynn Christensen, Angela Michelle Compton, Maria Coppersmith Bushman, Casey Nicole Craig, Alexandra Louise Darderis, Magali Sanchez de la Cruz, Morgan Marie Dill, Emily Esther Doherty Lubker, Jane Doherty Lake, Rihanna Lauren Dow, Allison Dumas, Kathleen Duran, Tamar Ellentuck, Madison Mackenzie Fairfield, Abigail Farnsworth, Marie Jade Fenwick, Jenna Marie Frank, Rebecca Nicole Fredericks, Nina Eleanor Fullerton, Brittany Martine Gallant, Ines Guadalupe Garcia, Linnea Christina Gillard, Alyssa Michelle Glazer, Shelby M. Grossbowl, Nicholas Vincent Hamblin, Paige Lauren Hansen, Audrey Lynn Herriger, Stephen W. Harvey, Emily Margaret Haskins, Kennedy Caitlin Hout, Fua Hare, Alexa Marie Hillim, Taylor Sue Hilton, Brianna Lee Holligan, Angela Kim Hoops, Abigail Esther Horn, Karina Ann Howe, Jordan Hunt, Luke Richard Hutchinson, Joni Colette Jackson Malavasi, Autumn Lee Johnson, Effie Lee Johnson, Hannah Lynn Johnston, Nicole Rose Callanan, Taylor Ann Kupfer, Tansy Marie Kurth, Nicole Brianne Landwis, Gabrielle Larson, Kaylin Marie Law, Caroline Lee, Michaela Marie Lefebvre, Connie Hen Lewis, Hannah Light, Kara L. Lipford, Bethel Ann London, Brianna Christina Lynn, Jessica Lyon, Amanda Aline Mayhew, Shelby Elizabeth Mainville, Crystal Lynn Malamant, Julie Ann Maldonado, Tyler Maldonado Collins, Michelle Therese Marciano, Jennifer Elizabeth Marhuelas, Kimberly Jo Martin, Desiree Justine Martinevsky, Eric R. Ramos Martinez, Julia McAvenue, Kelly McCandless, Kate McCarty, Cassidy Joan Meehan, Jessica Ray Mellers, Nestor Daniel Mesa, Naomi Miriam Miller, Savannah Bay Miller, Tammy Ann Moldenhauer, Tanya Yasmin Molinar Castillo, Justin Moore, Andrea Michelle Moorhead, Heather Diane Moruzzi, Catherine Brianna Moxley, Elizabeth Marie Murphy, Jamie Sierra Murphy, Lisa Christine Neve, Destiny Lee Ortega. Preston Robert Osborne. Lynette Osorio. Abelard Palmer. Sarah Vonderhaar Papatakis. Hannah Taylor Patton. Jennifer Carol Price. Andrew Douglas Raposo, Jr. Caroline Rapp. Hamilton Reck. Meredith Lynn Reddy. Micaiah Ritchie. W. Michelle Richmond. John Patrick Riley. Mary Margaret Roche. Pamela Rohr. Kellen Royko. Solange Romero Badillo. Jennifer Laurie Ross. Bridget Frances Rowe. Bonnie G. Rush. Rachel Marnell Russell. Joanna Martinez Salazar. Otsana Lina Sanchez. Sarah Elizabeth Scott. Paul Martin Siegel. Jeremy Arthur Shearer. Sylvia Hernandez Sosa. Julia Sullivan. Taylor Lynn Sun. Victoria Taylor. Cameron Marquise Tillman. Hannah Erin Voth. Haley Elizabeth Ward. Kristen Danielle Webb. Gina Elizabeth Scott Whiteside. Kelly Jane Williams. Stephanie Lee Williams. Amanda Hardman Wilson. Kelly Corinne Vogan. Lila Michelle Yaner. Jenna Marie Yoches. Nicole Elizabeth Young. Ashley Zaker. Penina L. Zussman.
Advanced Manufacturing Sciences Institute. David Allen Andy. Jeffrey Raj Llewellyn Ball, cum laude. Scott Jeffrey Shinsky. The Department of Aviation and Aerospace Science. Dr. Jeff Forrest, Chair. Peter Hans Zoich Ariano. Howard Cassius Berry. Ian Dalton Briley, magna cum laude. Adam Michael Burkhart, cum laude. Pedro Carlos Caballer. Travis Carl. Rebecca Lillian Carroll. Angelica Maria Cassio. Reed Harrison Cohen. Andrew Leo Coleman. Christian Taylor Dasta. Brooks Davis Dickerson. Landon Paul Diedrich, cum laude. Matthew Ian Dietz. Marcus Anthony Austin Emmerling. Charles Randall Evans. Stephen Travis Gilmer. Anthony Lee Gilson. Yuri Alexander Joya, Tyler Brian Goodwin, William Edward Gruning IV, magna cum laude, Brianna T. Hardy, Kenji Harrison Holmes, Jared Brian Holtz, William T. Jones, Shashank Sunil Kamat, Matthew Patrick Kane, Ariana R. King, Dmitry Felix Koritsky, Austin William Kramer VI, Cody Aaron Kurgan, Andrew Thorin Lamprecht, summa cum laude, Tyler Christian Lewakowski, magna cum laude, Andrew Joseph Lewis, summa cum laude, Stephen Liu, summa cum laude, Ian Littner McLaughlin, Sean N. Mahorny, Benjamin Philip Mars, Adrian Martinez, Kiana Andrea Martinez, Richard Hayden Mayer, magna cum laude, Robert Charles McDonald, Lee Kelstedt Meyer, Jesse Lynn Miller, Andrew Christian Monsieur, Jack Ryan Moore, Brandon Michael Murphy, Omar Indiaye, Olivier Undumbi, Aurelia Christina Paisi, Christopher Ray Phillips, Justin M. Plink, Daniel T. Karachi, Oscar Quiros, Landry Ryan Ramirez, Savannah Robinson, Aldo Rodriguez, Samuel Philip Sacrison, Gustavo Enrique Quesada Salas, Janae Kaylee Shield, Nicholas Michael Selby, Michael James Smith, William Allen Lewis Steiner, Tyler William Sterling, Fevin Tavodros, Nai Chia Tien, Morgan Underwood, Amy Marcella Upton, summa cum laude, Tyler Evan Walston, Jack Robert Zimmerman,
Anastasia Anna Nelson.
The Department of Criminal Justice and Criminology, Dr. Henry Jackson Jr., Chair. Maria Alejandra Acosta Guzman, Rachel Abby Adams, Danielle S. Alexander, Jenna T. Alves, Mariah Ames, Dylan James Anderson, Taylor Marie Anderson, cum laude, Christopher Baker, summa cum laude, Mary Catherine Amelia Banich, Avery Grace Armstrong Blanco, magna cum laude, Sheena Sherry Bohannon, Krista Ann Bowen, Stephanie Calderon, Viviana B. Caraveo, Jayla Sienna Castro Arellano, cum laude, Ana Karen Candejas, Georgina Lien Candejas, cum laude, Maria del Refugio Chaires, Catherine Rachel Carell, Maria D. Almanzan Cortez, Madison Leanne Cox, Sarah Bassam Dahabre, Malia Deffenbaugh, Austin Tyler de Leon, Morgan Ann Dickey, magna cum laude, Keandrea Lynette Dobbins, Thomas Michael Dowd, Jesse James Finger, Jared Stephen Fish, magna cum laude, Britton Douglas Frodin, Amy Ann Gallagher, Denise Franco Garcia, Justin Gabriel Santiago Garcia, Leandra Danielle Gibbons, magna cum laude, Amelia Marie Gilmore, Yasmin Yvonne Gonzalez, Angie Samantha Grant, Abby Jean Green, Julio Cesar Guzman, McIntyre Vernon Hansen, Zachary Hawkins, Derek Todd Hendricks, Rachel Henniger, Jasmine Hernandez, Tanner Lane Hines Hatcher, Stephen Paul Holtz, Mackenzie Kayla Houghton, Sydney T. Hyde, Colt Michael Jennings, cum laude, Jennifer J. Johnson, Shay Patrick Johnson, Lawanda M. Jones Streeter, Samantha Jolene Knudsen, Stacy Veronica Kovac, Taylor James Kriakin, Alexander Martin Kruk, Jordan Alexander Kyle, magna cum laude, Mauricia Lene Blanchette Lee, Peyton Jane Lee, Deondra Nicole Lewis, Sylvia Giselle Lopez, Adak M. Mabil, Brett Martin, Alexis Martinez, Sheila Nair Martinez Reyes, Haley Martinez Perez, James Devin McDaniel, cum laude, Dominic Speciale McGee, Leah Charlene McIntosh, Ryan Paul Everett McMurray, Cody McSparron, Danira Memisevich, Zala Mestak, Melissa D. Mosqueda, Daryl Edward Morning, Ivy Kim Ngan Ngo, Johnny Nguyen, Diana Lynn Norman, Draksha Alisa Wendy Nunez, Lizette Barron Nunez, Nayeli Isabel Nunez Hernandez, Maria Crystal Ordonez Jurado, cum laude, Michaela Outson, Autumn Joe Parker, Sorrel Paris, Mary Shannon Patrick, Melissa Ann Peshkov, Danielle Antonio Pichardo, cum laude, Whitney Nicole Resendez, Anthony Allen Ritter, summa cum laude, Zaira Rivera Mendez, cum laude, Myra Lee Rooney, summa cum laude, Sydney L. Ross, Courtney Lynn Rowe, Cynthia Daniela Sáenz, Victoria Otiveros Salas, Natalie Marie Sanchez, Edith Carolina San Juan, James Serrano, Elizabeth Morgan Cirillo, Michael Smith,
Jillian Trickett, summa cum laude,
Kylie Trimble, Walter H. Valdez, Anthony Valero, Brandy Estela Velasquez, Jasmine Lee Velota, Antonio J. Vigil, Jayanne Vernadine Villalobos, summa cum laude, Christian Anna Washburn, magna cum laude, Simone Renee Washington, Dominique Rashawn Wells, Frank Kenneth Whitehead, David John Wibenga, Brandon L. Williams, Jenna Sky Wynn, Courtney Renee Withrow, Brandon Jung Jin Wong, Alyssa Eko Sogi Yazil, Angelique Noel Youngblood. The Department of Engineering and Engineering Technology, Dr. Fred Barlow, Chair. Thomas M. Acampora, summa cum laude. Ryan Jacob Adamschek, magna cum laude. Jacob Robert Aguilar, Mohammed Shakir Al-Riyad. Zachariah A. Alexis, Juan Eduardo Clement Alonso, John Frank Arthurs, Parker John Ousted, Michael D. Bandy, Tessa Lorene Bassett, Benito Bautista, cum laude, Christopher John Beezer, Micah Josiah Blackwell, David Bolaños, William Bonner, Jeffrey Allen Borstel, Dawn Alyssa Brady, Kayvon Lynette Brewer, Clayton Eugene Bryant, Sethwin David Bulkley, Elijah Campbell, Luigi Pasquale Capra, David Cobos, Reese Allen Cochran, Brian Jose Contreras, Michael Kopic, Jefferson Lewis Coing, cum laude, Charles W. Craig, Ryan Patrick Curley, Jermaine Terrence Dobson, Yassan Elwadia, Alan Alberto Estrada, Adrian Eugenio, Adrian Casey Eugenio, magna cum laude, John Thomas Ignatius Finders, Dylan Seth Forrester, Joseph Patrick Fox, Paul Benton Fuller, Arnold Orlando Garcia, Christopher Ray Garcia, Reynaldo Garcia, Mark Kyle Jonathan Gillitzer, Ava Marshall Glassmeyer, Aaron Gross, Juan Antonio Guevara, Jennifer Michelle Hankins, summa cum laude, Jeremy Jacob Heimlich, cum laude, Brandon W. Hempelman, Danielle Jenkins, Dakota James Jones, Aaron Beth Kane, Henrietta Kasamwa Kasaini, Mark Allen Casper Jr., Matthew James Kettler, Kevin J. King, Derek Bradley Michael Kipp, Kevin Burleson Kistler, summa cum laude, Sergei Kolidyazhny, Nicholas Adam Labriola, Andrew Chino Lee, magna cum laude, Eric Max Lemon, Kyle Levine, Andrew James Long, Cesar Luna, Christian Abry McGahee, Andrew Montez, summa cum laude, Josie Stephanie Moreno, Taylor Austin Mudgett, Jose Francisco Catarino Palomo, Jonathan Pham, Raby Burgess Plank, Gilberto Rodriguez, Cody Dwayne Rolfe, magna cum laude, Juan Sandoval, Daniel Benton Scantland, Nawang Paltsu Sherpa, Logan J. Sigala, Gustavo Cuevas Silva, Roshan Siwakoti, Daniel Joseph Spiesman, Cody Bryce Strickler, Joseph Allen Thompson, Luis Fernando Estrada Vensor, Daniel Jeremy Villani, Shamrock Watkins Jr., Christian Lascelle Webb, Kyle James Weinholt, Brian Reginald West, Catherine Winter, magna cum laude. The Department of Health Professions, Dr. Kevin Zeiler, Chair. Tika Adikadi, Danahi Alcala, Lucia Torres Almanza, Amy Renee Aragon, Amy Aragon, Debbie Elizabeth Arden, Swang Mi Bach, Nayeli Lomeli Baez, Joyce Asuncion Balahonda, Brenda Orba Basaura, Chelsea Joycelyn Bernard, Tyler Barrett, Tanat Shimber Berta, Louise Cassidy Betts, Meron Gebrehawariat Beyene, Rachel Block, Victoria Busberg, Kalia Butler, Tristan Stephanie Leah Butson, Melody Nicole Connor, summa cum laude, Marissa Cordova, Marcela Corral, Nicole Marie Cox, Valerie Chantel Davenport, Dalton Joseph Dennis, Jacqueline Dodd, Caitlin Ann Dunn, Daisy Giselle Torres Escalante, Jesus Alejandro Escalante, Cynthia Priscilla Escarcega, Stephanie Escudero Montoya, Fartun Farai, Stephanie Peña Figueroa, Jennifer Flores Guerrero, Danielle Kirstine Forrester, Madeline Jane Gebhardt, Dylan Taylor Gill, Lensa Hussein Godana, Nicole E. Greco, magna cum laude, Tamara Grossman, Courtney Halligan, Alma Maria Hernandez, Shira Hill, Tessa Renea Hill, Beatrice Emily Holloman, George Onome Hikere, Kyle Eugene Johnson, cum laude, Elsa Jebrelasi Casa, Rahel Zemichael Gebreab Kidane, James Sinwo Kim, Michaela Krotko, Yayua Cindy Lee, Natasha Milan Lehnert, Skylar Rose Loftsness, Andrea Loya, Sydney Lujan, Lorena Denise Luna, Samantha Patricia Mestis, Prakash Magar, Anna Jane Martinuzzi, cum laude, Yamileth Melissa Mathers, Blair Elizabeth McBride, Alex C. McComey, Mariela Mijares, Ariana Morales, Rachel Muhaweni Mana, Sena B. Nolekun, Leslie Alejandra Nunez Hernandez, Delaney Morgan Oates, Abdul Rahman Omer, Hannah Ray Page, Carrie Pan, magna cum laude, Denise Lynn Brown Pierce, cum laude, Richard Duran Perez Jr., Diksha Pradhan, Ophelia Pulcinelli, Amaireni Ramirez, Annalise H. Rasmussen, Lisbeth Solis Regalado, Lori Ann Richard, Abigail Elizabeth Roberts, Jessica Lynn Robinson, Rachel A. Roman, Daisy Anahi Rosales Salazar, Lizeth Saucedo, Bryce Chambers Settlemeyer, Kathleen Ruth Smith, cum laude, Rhonda Ann Sturkle, magna cum laude, Graciela Torres Yauri, Sierra Lynn Trigg, Ashley N. Urban, cum laude, Emmanuel Vang, Hannah Rose Watson, magna cum laude, James David West, magna cum laude, Haley Ann Wilkening, Whitney Nicole Williams, Megan Michelle Wineland, Catherine Eva Wolf Rhoda, magna cum laude, Michaela Elizabeth Williams, Sierra Elizabeth Supan, cum laude.
Human Performance and Sports, Dr. Chad Harris, Chair. Isabella Rose Abeita, Ashley Lynn Abreson, cum laude. Draven Blake Adame, Elizabeth K. Alcorn, Paige Alvarez, Ashley Nicole Baker, Emily Elizabeth Barodi, Joe Angel Barron Jr., Sheila Black, Mario A. Blanco, Change Bradley, Makina Corinne Brassar, Araceli Isabel Candelaria Rodriguez, Leanne Lynn Cogg, Melissa S. Chandler, Jessica Lynn Chapa, Daisy J. Collins, Andrea de Licidia, Samba Uri Diop, summa cum laude, Alexis Isabel Dominguez, Cameron Dunbar, Dika Dazan, Sean English, Christopher P. Ernst, Shannon Marie Escalante, Carl Joseph Farstad, Eric Fedorko, Ian Alexander Failer, magna cum laude, Nicole Fried, Carrie Frieder, Carrie Margaret Friedner, Alicia Leanne Friedrichs, Joshua Timothy Gardiner, Tyler Michael Garza, Alessandro Rocco Gentile, Kylene Louise Gals, Daniela Gonzalez, Rachel Green, Nathaniel Joseph Hailu, Sydney Nicole Haynes, Andrew Hale, Kaylin Hope Horner, Alexandra Elise Hutchins, Erica Lynn Johnson, Abdul Halim Suleiman Khalek, Vincent Ducot Kud, cum laude, Jacob Kistaitis, Jonathan Robert Clambier, Jonathan LeJoyce, Niall Tucker Langer, Elizabeth Keiko Lasaide, summa cum laude, Maria Renee Lynn Leisig, June Nam Lee, Audrey Sage Lombard, Elisa Olegaria Lopez, Mariano Lopez, Emily Lucas, Michael Martinez, cum laude, Jennifer Ray McFadden, Naomi Carolina Mendoza, magna cum laude, Bradley Murbridge, cum laude, Michael Charles Milky, Jenny Elizabeth Naylor, magna cum laude, Andy Nugent, Catherine Oliver, Nelson Kinar Fan, Viridiana Plasencia, Taylor Samuel Quincer, Ian Garrett Ramsey, cum laude, Sabrina Josephine Rauter, Ilan Rodriguez, Priscilla Ann Saldaña, summa cum laude, Manuel Saldivar, Beatriz Sánchez, José Sandoval, magna cum laude, Alexandra M. Snyder, Stacy Leanne Schwartz, Joseph Ner Schotzins, Joysan Srocky, Joysan A. Smith, Michael Jerome Smith Kagashima, Jessica Renee Stanton, cum laude, Samantha N. Mary Steels, Jolene Z. Terry, Blake Edward Thomas, summa cum laude, Brian Luke Tambridge, Brooke Elizabeth Vargas, Gabrielle May Vega, Christine Adara Walker, Sydney Bell Warren, Curtis Charles Young, David Joseph Zimmerman, Kateley Mary Smutka.
The Department of Human Services and Counseling, Dr. Annie Butler, Chair. Lynette Bertino Bhattacharyan, Alexandra Ann Benson, Bianca Bernabo, James Matthew Blair, summa cum laude, Nathan Luke Bronze, Destiny Roberta Candelaria, Marissa Nicole Casados, summa cum laude, Vincent Conta, Jonathan Anthony Cooper, Adam Clark Cornwell, Rodney Darrell Davis, Jordan Lewis DeSitter, cum laude, Leah Tiara Dowell, Luke Robert Erickson, cum laude, Jessica Felix, Lucerito Fernandez, Brittany Citrice Fox Birdwell, Adrian Franklin Freita, David Gilbert Garkany, summa cum laude, Sarah Lynn Gillette, magna cum laude, Mia Janelle Gonzalez, cum laude, Maggie Elizabeth Gubbins, magna cum laude, Carla Gutierrez, Stephanie Leah Heimer, Christopher Allen Ingley, Hamida Abdul Kadir, Melissa Nicole Kitlitz, Tanya Landry, Andrew Gerard Lutz, David William McCauley, Eileen Alvarado Marquez, Lucas Michael Mascarenas, Liam Patrick McClellan, Simone McWilliams, magna cum laude, Asia Savone Montoya, James Paul Moore, Magnolia Villa Moreno, Michael Stoddard Murphy, Wei Ellen Wynn, magna cum laude, Gencassia D. Nolan, Mitchell Austin Norrell, Pamela Jean Owens, magna cum laude, Elizabeth Garcia Perez, Louis Pinkerton, Amelia Page Pashkas, Daniela Salgado, Michael L. Smilovich, Ashley Samia Smith, Carly Jacqueline Taylor, Jamie Alicia Treadwell, summa cum laude, Megan Urbanik, summa cum laude, Ajani Valdez, Melissa Ortiz Baez, cum laude, Jamie Poughton Villa, summa cum laude, Kevin Stephen Venzel, Chase Dean Whitmore, Daniel Wilner, Jacob Alexander Yakimo, Alyssa M. Zetz, Janae McCall.
The Department of Industrial Design, Dr. Ted Sheen, Chair. Kelly Rose Atwood, Corey John Buckman, Jacob Garrett Bahels, Miles Douglas Berwick, Howard K. Brown, Charlie Leonard Coyle, magna cum laude, Ezra Leo Dupree, Austin Lee Doherty, David Angelo Duran Jr., Warren Delbert Harris, Christopher Hasler, Austin Jean Jolstad, Michael Hunter Kovacs, Cristiano Lorenzo Martinez, Hannah Claire Mindley, Tucker Howard Mackenzie, Jordan Harrison Nelson, Christopher M.C.N.G., summa cum laude. John Francis Nutter, Sean Carr Palazzi, Benjamin David Plucker, Monica Rose Quinn, cum laude. Tyson John Horton Rasmussen, Andrew William Reardon, Ian Edward Rizak, Logan Matthew Schaefer, Matthew Jude Silva, Justin Joseph Smith, Amanda Snyder, Christy Ann Patricia Tappan, cum laude. Mackenzie Ruth Bogle, Garrison Michael Way, Nicholas John Webb, Luke Skellenor Wheeler, the Department of Journalism and Media Production, Dr. Christopher Jennings Chair, Jocelyn Leigh Allen, Marcus A. Allen, Danielle Christine Archuleta, Ellie Thomas Bacon, Oscar Alberto Baro Navarro, summa cum laude. Joel E. Buckman, Ashton Ray Brown, James Edward Berkey, Sarah Cobb, Mario Luis Cortez, Christopher J. Dawkins, Adam Patrick de Beaudre, Jekta Eskandari, magna cum laude. Stefan Jeffrey Gallic, Tessa Gartrell, Maxwell Aaron Green, Jordan Harris, Kaylee Han Henderson, magna cum laude. Brandy Lynn Jaramillo, Caroline Ann Jarvis, Brooke Day Jones, Ajin Kasbai, Sheridan L. Keith, Catherine Mary Kerr, Christina Lynette Clement, Daniel John Gogg, Dana Marie Lachance Whitman, Corey Stephen Lemon, Trevor Gaetano Maniscalo, Gloria Morelia, Fabiana Sara Oropesa, Tara Lynn Pukun, magna cum laude. Anastasia Sharif Perot, Brandon Said Perez, magna cum laude. Alicia Laura Ray Powell, Elizabeth Lindsay Rosenberg, Michael Patrick Ryan, Brennan Gregory Sampson, Liban Samurio, Lappa Sona Sherpa, Aaron Scruggle, Kiara Tate, Amanda Lewis Taylor, Megan Rue Swanka Weaver, Jacqueline Ann Mary Wilson, Brent Thomas Siemens, the Department of Nursing, Dr. Teresa Buckton Chair, Kent M. Arsenault, Rosalie Garcia Asuncion, cum laude. Melissa Catherine Baylor, cum laude. Mariah Erin Bari, magna cum laude. Rosale Jane Banakista, magna cum laude. Jennifer Medinetti, Elizabeth Ann Boiler, Adrienne Ray Boland, magna cum laude. Jimmy Brocious, Megan Celia Brown, Kelly Marie Campbell, Michaela Shea Cowles, cum laude. Andrea Lynn Crane, Lauren Ashley Cunningham, Melody S. Davis, Janessa Lynn Denman, Carol Lee Dorolhide, Colleen Mary Dorsey, cum laude. Erica Dordo, summa cum laude. Madeline Hon Fountain, Oyuki Gamboa, summa cum laude. Brandon Grambrough, Nicole Elizabeth Gedman, Magda Gurmai, Jeremy F. Goff, Alexander Joseph Green, Melanie Erith Gutierrez, cum laude. Zoe Mali Harman, Lauren Elizabeth Harvey, Dallas Renee Hill, cum laude. Sydney Ann Holland, Ernest Ilo, Brianne Marie Carlin, Lauren Michelle Kriminger, summa cum laude. Julie Jong Lee, Alec Stephen Long, Eric McKay, magna cum laude. Sean Paul Manchester, Maura L. Marunich, Luke McAllister, Megan N. McCarthy Sajash, Amy Lynn Magnat, Naftali Michael, Christina Marie Moggs, Faith Hannah Moots, Shelby Nicole Nieman, Denur Novich, Dorcas Okenle Okinhan, Leandra Marie Olivas, Cherry Picon, Jared Daniel Platz, Sadie Rell, Stephanie Diane Reinsler, Janelle Nicole Reeder, Alisa Amy Rupert, Julie Saavedra, Alisa Cherry Salazar, Rebecca Escalora, Corny Scott, summa cum laude. Rigor Sexta Hart, Frida Emily Smith Hess, cum laude. Kari Marie Stillman, Claudia Jade Stone, magna cum laude. Bradley Strassman, magna cum laude. Bernadette Zwagi, Joanne Tyrrell, cum laude. Amy Renee Wilson, Helen Abera Walden Gabriel, Bo Van Yang, Emily Marie Subik, summa cum laude. The Department of Nutrition, Dr. Rachel Singley, Chair. Nolan James Ackerman, cum laude. Haley Rose Brown, Lauren Conable Burdick, Rebecca Clement, cum laude. Trisha Lade Daniels, summa cum laude. Michael James Fillings, Taylor Grover, Rusul Hamad, Michaela Lorraine Howley, She Allison Hood, Rebecca Ashley Humphrey, cum laude. Kaylee Ann Janus, Giovanni Elias Jimenez, Terry Irene Juarez, Sarah Laird, Sekia Victorious Lord, Lexi Melvin, Jill Nicole Murphy, Kayla Diane Nugent, Elise Joanne Nussenford, Teresa L. Page, Kathleen Olivia Patrick, Teresa Paul, summa cum laude. Catherine Danielle Polakov, Eric Joseph Powells, Martha Catherine Prisby, cum laude. Alina Johnston Rondazzo, Kathy Lee Ray, Kaden Rose Rexis, Kelsey Dane Richardson, Julia Riddan, summa cum laude. Kayla Valdez Roncal, Sandra V. Mata Ruiz, Beatriz Sanchez, Kenneth Alan Schaefer, Taylor Corinne Snyder, Nicole A. Steery, Samantha Watner, Chelsea Gentry Wish, summa cum laude. The Department of Social Work, Dr. Jessica Redrum, Chair. Cynthia E. Aguilar, Elodie Corina Aguirre Arreola, summa cum laude. Steve Howard Henderson, Maria Andrade, Courtney Lee Andrews, summa cum laude. Cristalan Chantel Archuleta, Abigail Arellano Enciso, Hepzibah Bailon, Kimberly D. Bell, Brianna Rose Benavides, Stacy Lorraine Brulere, Kelsey Linnea Cable, cum laude. Stephanie Yanira Cabrera, Alexandra Maria Cardona, Eva Marie Carroll, summa cum laude. Ariana Nicolasa Caroline Castro, Corey T. Caven, summa cum laude. Annabelle Frere Cervantes, Alison Rachelle Chesmore, Bianca Giselle Sáenz Corral, Megan Kearney Cruz, Elizabeth Rilla Danalek, magna cum laude. Diane P. Doyle, Cara Noel Fratatuano, Michelle Eunice Galindo Marquez, Maria Lisbeth Tela Garcia, Rosaura Gasca, Samantha Roen Gray, cum laude. Angela Marie Green, Stephanie Jo Hafler, Brianna Luceli Haro, Jenna Henderson, Glorianne Marie Hiller, Amy Ingalls, Brittany Ariel Jimenez, Kiara Arcangeli Johnson, Hannah Elise Kane, summa cum laude. Joanna Irene Kimball, cum laude. Samantha Laurent, Catherine Brooke Leonard, Frida Fernanda Soto Leiva, Alessa Noeli Lord, Jessica Marie Lopez, Teresa Annette Lozano, Tiffany Renee McDonald, Cristina Marie Mahoney, Marisol Echeverría Martínez, Lesian Elena Mascorro, Lindsay Matthias, summa cum laude. Amy Woodward McKinney, summa cum laude. Sarah Noel Michaud, Ameirani Andrea Mojica, cum laude. Carla Muñiz, Folium Orca, summa cum laude. Trent Gordon Offnorth, summa cum laude. Brianne May Oberberg, Kiara Pelletier, Jessie Kalani Perez, Emily May Parmenter, summa cum laude. Kelsey Ray Paberomo, Latoya Milena Pantley, Danielle Nicole Price, cum laude. Barbara J. Quinto Juarez, Bohana Radunovics, summa cum laude. Hilary Rayburn, Amanda Yareli Rodriguez Lopez, Beth Raybal, Ardelis Reed Sandoval, Leah Ray Snitch, Tabitha K. Shackleton, Chloe Rose Shaw, cum laude. Callie Ann Shelton, summa cum laude. Giovanna Areli Cifuentes, Tania Solis, Caleb M. Stewart, magna cum laude. Adam Hunter Sweeney, Memuna Tosa, Janelle Elise Turnes Jenkins, Devani Cassandra Valladares, magna cum laude. Brianna Venegas, Carely Varela, Stephanie Velasquez, magna cum laude. Jessica Ann Wade, Lee Lonnie Marie Robin Woodruff, Stephanie Lynn German, cum laude. Thomas Song No Yi, Mu Jo, Leslie Ann Zabala. The Department of Speech, Language and Hearing Services, Dr. Jessica Rosie Katz, Chair. Kira Page Barrett, Madeline Pilar Carella, Audrey Alisa Cooney, magna cum laude. Amber Lynn Frotlin, Tiana Larray Gonzalez, Lina Michelle Hall, Risa Ann Jenkins, Austin John Kuberki, Madeline Irene Ledoux, Anne Charlotte Linscott, Emily Mason, Jocelyn A. Matford, Mackenzie Myers, Andrew William Smith, Mackenzie Casel Wycroft,